Hey folks, sorry I'm late. I was just notificate right, okay. I was just bathing Snoopy. I'm gonna let you know now I'm feeling worse and worse and worse. So I wanted to do a quick news roundup because I've not seen anything today. I think Tony was the live stream. Yeah, I won't be on long, Heather Ann. So I'm not taking anybody up. We're just gonna do a quick rundown of the news. I'm not well, so oh no, Cynthia Cliff, I did wonder where you were. I'll tell you something now, I'm getting worse. In the last excuse me, in the last 10 minutes, like, Jack's spots are fading, so he's got a viral infection. Every time he gets a virus, he always gets, um, a rash. It's like his body reacts to it. It's like when he 'cause he's got allergies, his body treats a virus like it reacts to dairy, for example. And as soon as I started to feel poorly the other day, and then I seen Jack's rash, I was like, "We've both got a nasty virus." It could be the plague. Who knows? I don't know. It's a plague. Hello, Ted. Hello, Heather and sweetheart. Love you. So as you can hear, like I'm getting worse and worse. So I spent most of the day in bed. Got up for a bit for a few hours, went back to bed. Jack's been on and off on the sofa because he wanted to stay up. Damn it, I wish I knew how to stop them making us sick. Do you know what, David Bruce? I said this before. This is because I left the house. I don't go out in winter unless I can help it. I don't like being around people, and this is nothing to do with the plague. So, obviously, because of Jack, I take him out. Um, we've been out, where did we go? We went to Lightwater Valley, and then some of that was inside. So you've got the nasty germs of the soft play, but to be fair, the staff were going around disinfecting everything. But you're never going to disinfect the whole soft play and all the balls in the ball pit, are you? Hello, Joe, mate. You all right? Lee, David, Bruce, Grumpy Grandad. I timed you out by mistake, but I gave you a wrench on your other channel. The thing is, sometimes I forget I'm in Curious Bunny or vice versa when I'm in the other channel. So the button where you press hide user when you're a moderator. Well, when it's your own channel, where hide user is add moderator. So I think that I'm in the channel where I'm on, and I go to press add moderator, and I end up hiding people. And sometimes I'll end up hide. I want to hide someone, and I'll give them a wrench. This is what happens when you have more than one channel. When you stream on two channels, people. This is what happens. Anyway, the downside of being a YouTuber. Anyway, I'm sorry I'm late. I'm going to hope people come back because hello, Dave. Hello, who else is here? We've got two Dave. We've got CIA Dave. We've got Joe. I'll be quiet for a bit as I'm eating. We can hear you from here, mate. Keep your gob shut when you eat. Joe Awesome. Hello, mate. Lee. I'm worried about you, Lee. Metal Dog's sick, apparently. So can we all wish Metal Dog lots of love? I hope he's okay. I'm hoping he hasn't had the prick, but I don't know. I'm hoping he hasn't. I've not heard of him apart from a couple of days ago. I went looking for him. Jack did, and we found him. So I'm going to drop him an email. But when I come off here, I will be quiet. But if Tony's live, I'll be in Tony's live. But I am going to be. I need to really sort my Christmas shopping out now. So I've got a load of stuff to do tonight. I've got all of the bunnies are nearly out of hay. I thought we had a full box. I thought we could last it till the order on Tuesday, but apparently I've got to order it now. Um, so I've got all that bunny hay, bunny food, bunny treats. Hopefully, there's enough left over, and then maybe some Christmas presents for the bunnies. So I've got that. I've got another Jack present. I've got my dad, my nephew. So yeah, I need to sort this out. Anyway, force yourself to drink kefir. Oh yeah, it's good for you that. So I just thought we'd catch up with the news, see what the hell's going on, because we know there's some crazy ass shit going on in this world at the moment. So I thought we'd have a look at it. Right, just give me one sec, folks. Anyway, my apologies for being late. Many of you will know. I had to bath Snooper the other day. Because he was due a bath and he needed a long bath. Anyway, did his litter bed and everything, and got up today. Al got up earlier, and his belly was brown, right, like a browny colour, right. So we looked at him and he's only gone. I gave him some banana. I thought he'd ate it all. Instead of eating it all, he actually trod it into his tummy. And you know the way banana goes like a brownie colour when it's been like there for a while. So Ninny his belly was brown. His bed needed doing again because he'd trodden in his banana. His litter tray, we normally do it twice a week. He didn't need doing yet. He'd only just done it. So Al went and did his litter tray, which is where like he sort of mills about and then he obviously comes out and has a wander over and whatever. And he's had to have another bath. So I had to use my shampoo on him. Usually I use baby wash, but we gave him a good shampoo. Well, I gave him a good shampoo. He had the volume version. So he's all fluffed up at the moment, but he's also Snoopy, why have you gone underneath the hay? You've just been he smells the shampoo and now he's covered himself in hay. It is fresh hay, but Snoop Dogg. So anyway, let's see what's happening in the news. So you can support the bunnies. I'm hoping people come back because I know I've pissed people off now. Let's see if there's any update on this missing guy. I know I had to get rid of the stream. There was too much went on in that live stream. Right, for those of you who I'm just going to give it a quick rundown again because Gary is here. Okay, so I've given Gary a wrench so that look, Gary, we don't know you. Okay. I've got a suspicion who you are. Oh, look, it's all different now. Select a tab for view. I'm on StreamYard, it's different. Right. But I've given you a wrench because you make me laugh. You're funny. You sub to Jack. And I don't want you timed out because you're too funny for that. So, right. I know you would have seen this last night, folks, but I just wanted to go through this again. Got it. Yeah, Snoop is a little fuzzy bag at the moment. He's still a bit wet, a bit damp, should we say. When I was putting his talcum powder on, every time I dry him with the towel, he doesn't like the hair dryer, but it's lovely and warm in here anyway. Um, and I'll put the talcum powder on him, and every time I do it, it just feels like I'm got it. Hey, for those of you who are in the UK, Gary the Dinghy Diver, he came in as the Dinghy Diver because we're always on about dinghy divers, and he changed his name to Gary because we love Gary. Oh, Teresa, darling, hello, sweetheart. Ron is here, Grumpy Ron, and then he changed his picture to Gary. So come on, that deserves a wrench, don't you think, guys? It deserves a spanner just for fun. Obi, hello, Obi, mate. We've got Obi, A like hey, oh, hey. We've got two scouts. See, like I can see at the mall. Where's Craig? Right, I need Craig. If you're listening, mate, I love you. Drop me a message. I'll tell you who I heard off today. I heard off Jack. You know Jack Powers. Jack Powers, Superman. I heard off Jack sent me a message today. I haven't replied because I was in bed poorly, but I will reply. I've got so many things to do. I need a secretary. So will someone help me out here? Message Jack, message Metal Dog, order hay, order rabbit food, order guinea pig food, order guinea pig treats, order rabbit treats, extra veg on the Christmas shop. Hello, Green King. Fuck you, Ron. You can hear my voice. I'm not very well, people, but I'm a trooper. I got up and I said, right, before I do anything, I'm going to go live. Set the live up. Realised I had to bath Snoopy. Nearly passed out bathing Snoopy. You know, people that know me, I'm very stubborn and I will not. If I've got my mind set on something, Obi is more of a scouser than I am. Oh, I don't believe that, Teresa. Jamie's in the house. Hello, Jamie and Green King. Hello. So anyway, for those of you who may have missed last night, we had a right laugh. We had Paz on. It was one of those funny, those funny crazy anyone that was there, if you mentioned salty cracker or salty biscuits, you'll know what I'm talking about. It was a laugh. Uh fuck off, Ron, says Gary. It's fu, Ron. So you've got to get it right, Gary. Have some practice in the English language. It's you, but he's getting there. He's having a good go, right. So anyway, if you missed last night, this dude, I'm going to look for any updates now. It's all right, Heather Ann, darling. Look, if you need it, I'll make it public. It's just there was a lot of things that went on, and some people were freaking out at some of the things we spoke about. So I thought, you know what, that's probably one for the archives. Maybe it'll be released under the Freedom of Information Act in 30 years' time. Who knows? But he's getting there. He's getting there. Yeah, fuck you, Ron. Look, there you go. Now I'm thinking that Gutty isn't on his iPhone. because he's using the old-fashioned emojis. So he's on a computer somewhere. So Gary sat in his five-star hotel with a laptop. Uh, Paul from Newcastle. Hello, mate. So this is a Paulie Penny, unfortunately. And Mr. Good. Oh my God. Do you know what? I might have to make this public. If you're grossed out easily by things that army men get up to behind closed doors, and I mean disgusting, we're talking. How can someone please describe it? Because I don't really want to have to say. It's easier to type it in chat. Tommy tanking over a biscuit, should we say? Um, yeah, some of the stories from the army. We had someone who was bathed in scalding water. Uh, we've added elements, should we say, liquids, and I've got a cup of tea. So anyway, I'm not on camera because I look dreadful and I feel dreadful. So this is the most you're going to get, people. I'm just watching GB News here. A load of muzzies murdered. They got this bloke out of the car and they murdered him. It was another Muslim, as you do, and they murdered him. And they've got manslaughter. They battered him to death. An 18-year-old. What the hell is wrong with people? Right, Giz Lame tells judge that she will not testify. Apparently, surely it's not up to her, is it? I think she. Do you know what? I think we might have a bit of a transformer here. She looks a bit like a transformer to me. Anyway, right. So those of you that missed last night, this dude here. Sorry, Joe. Sorry, Joe. We love you, Joe. This guy here, he had a YouTube channel. Now I will put the link in a minute if I can find it again. Now I'll give you my opinion after, and I hope I'm right. To be honest with you, for once. Um, He's a YouTuber. I am going to make a little video, or I don't know actually. But anyway, we'll just run this through now. Missing guy, last seen on the 9th of December. He's a YouTuber. He had 600 and something subscribers, and apparently that's the most he's ever had. He even got a shout out from Salty Cracker, and I'm not talking about the salty biscuit last night. I'm talking about the actual Salty Cracker, the YouTuber. Is he Q-Tard, I think? But anyway, that's enough of that one. And he decided to think that he was Jesus. Let's get his YouTube channel up. All right, Joe. Sorry, mate. He's just gone to be sick. Sorry, dude. 24 people here. Hello, everybody. How we doing? Let me just get this link up. Hold on. Hang on a minute. So Paz came up because it was Paz that told me about this last night. He messaged me and he just said, "Have you seen this?" And I says, "No." I'm going to subscribe to him in case he does anything. So let's just get this guy's YouTube channel up. Hold on. So apparently he was a Q-Tard and he started to believe that he was Jesus and he was talking to God. Okay. Now, many people talk to God, but this guy actually believed that he was being surveyed by the 77. He thought Paz was a 77 Brigade agent. And I can confirm that Paz is not a 77 Brigade. I've got my suspicions about a few people on YouTube, but that is one that I know isn't. Okay. Tea's going cold. It's just lukewarm. I hate lukewarm tea. It's never the same. Right, let me just get this thing up. Hold on. You can tell I'm really unorganised, can't you? Because I'm poorly. I'm usually a little bit better than this, people. So while I'm doing this, tell me what you've been up to. What you got planned for the weekend? Are we all going to Christmas parties? I'm not. Supposed to be going down to Birmingham on Saturday. No, Sunday. You know what else as well, people? Guess what? Tomorrow we're supposed to be going to Father Christmas. How can I take my bab? How can I take him to Father Christmas? Oh, you don't want to know, Green King. Trust me, you don't want to know, mate. Right, let's share his YouTube channel. So for those of you who've seen last night, it's just a quick rundown. For those of you who didn't, this is just another quick rundown. This dude, a YouTuber, went missing. Okay, his last video. Sorry, his last video here, he used to be like a Q-type person, and then he started to believe that he was Jesus. I was never meant to be like Jesus. Apocalypse confirmed. He thought the apocalypse was coming on the 5th of January. We're all going to get our YouTube channels down. He thought the police broke in while he was asleep and nicked his weed plant. Um, this guy is apparently not very well. Okay, now he was Paz's friend. Paz spoke to him or whatever. He went missing. The last video he made, he apparently some YouTubers told him to go somewhere, and he went. He followed the trail, okay. And hello, Bri. Has Bri got a wrench? Let me just check. I think he has. I think you should have, bud. 24 likes, thank you. Hopefully, Sid on the net and Jennifer will come in. Lovely people over there on Telegram. Oh, the Tories have lost Shropshire. I've just had an email come through, so we'll look into that as well in a minute. Okay. So that was there's 28 people here. Welcome, people. I think I lost a few people because I was poorly, and I was late because of Ninny Week and whatever, and also not being very well, not very organised. Apparently, some YouTubers told him to go somewhere, and he went there and he made a little video of him in the car. Now the police, he's missing. He's been reported missing. This was last Monday. He was last seen on the video on Tuesday. That's Tuesday the 9th, I think it was. And the people in the YouTube video are the last people to see the guy alive. So we don't know whether he's gone to the woods. There's a woods nearby, and he's doing it for attention. We don't know whether someone bumped him off. His car was found the last place in the video. Let's watch his last video for those of you who missed this. I'm not going to stay on this for long. We're just going to have a quick little, just a quick rundown of what we talked about last night. Okay, so here we go.
Effing fights you. So I've been told to come to the coast, to come and stand on a hill and watch for a tsunami coming so I can show you all. And I could die. I might be going up there, right? I know how mad that sounds. So I'm on the way here. It's 7:30 in the morning. There's two people with the camera facing out of the sea, stood on the road. I just knew to stop and ask them. And they recognised me and they knew the Mr. Hawley channel. And we don't know why they're here. And they've got the cameras set on the sea. Right. Right, you two, just a quick picture. So you know me, you've watched, what have you watched?
Woman DeLorean, the one with Greta Thunberg.
Right, yeah. Right, so look, kidding. I was told to come here in messages. If I survive, I'm going to put them in a testimony and show you. But now, I can't delay any more time. I have to go where I've been sent. So, carry on.
There you go, people. So that was his last video. So now I'll tell you why I think, and again, it's my opinion, and I hope I'm right on this time, and I hope he's not dead. Okay. I'll tell you why I think this is what's happened. Hi, Bogey. Hello, my darling. You're right, sweetheart. Right. His phone has gone. So you ring his phone, it says this number no longer exists. His email bounces back. This email is no longer exists. His car is found in the exact spot where the video ends, with the keys gone. Now, if you're going to try and set something up so you look like you're missing for attention, if you're mentally ill, and again, I hope I'm right because I hope he is doing this and I hope he isn't dead. Yeah. You're gonna do these little things, aren't you, to leave little trails for the police. Now, if those two people that looked quite special, to be honest with you, if they bumped him off and lobbed him over the cliff, you wouldn't have time to go and delete your phone number, delete your email address, and take your keys with you. Do you get what I'm saying? Now, if you're going to go missing, you're not going to leave your keys in your car, are you? Because someone's going to nick your car. But if you're dead, you're not going to think about your keys. Do you get what I'm saying? This very bizarre, very strange. I think he's probably not well and he's gone to have a break from the crazy world that we're living in, and he's living in the woods somewhere. I hope he is. I really do. I pray to God nothing's happened. I don't know the guy, but Paz did. He was a friend of Paz's. He met him on YouTube, but they were friends. Gutty, says Gary. So that's what we were talking about last night. So I'm just going to pop the links in. So here's his channel. Again, if his channel grows significantly and then he comes back, I will not be impressed. Okay, so look, don't all panic, but we also need to, the police are involved now. So we need to take this seriously because the police are involved. So here's the link to the article as well. There's the article. The guy is officially missing. If anyone knows, if anyone's in that area, where was it? Was it Tyneside? It's in the article. He was last seen because he apparently changed his YouTube channel. It used to be called Mr. Orley, and then he changed it to End Time Prophet of the End Time. And he did believe that he was a prophet and he was talking to God and whatnot. 42 years old, Lee Hawley of Wallsend. Last seen Priory, Tymouth Priory, which is obviously up that way, Newcastle area. Paul from Newcastle up your way somewhere, but he was heading towards Northumbria. So if you've seen him, or you know anyone that's seen him, or you know that area, just get in touch with the police. You don't have to leave your name if you don't want to. I think it's crime. Is it Crime Stoppers? Is it 111 or something? I don't know. No, 111 is the. Let's have a look what it says. Right. Anyone with information is asked to contact the police immediately via the Tell Us Something page of their website. Right. That's a new thing on me. Apparently, don't ring them up because they don't want to talk to you. They don't want to talk to you. Free speech advocate. Good evening. What's this about Gary? Gary? Aliens, says Gary, the dinky diver. No, that's the other channel, Gary. We're on Penny Bunny. This is just a news. Anything goes. If you've got any pets, send me your pet videos and I'll stick them on. I've got one of Nung Nung. Nung Nung is the name of her dog. Okay, her name isn't Nung Nung. It is very strange, Joe. And the dog's lovely. He's absolutely gorgeous. The police have arrested those two people. Has anyone been arrested? The police would have. Yeah, apparently they are looking, Teresa. The article that's in there, I've took it off the screen now, but it does say on the article, I've put the link in. PC Hannah Lewis. We know Lee was at time of prior at 7:30 a.m. on Tuesday morning in a vehicle. He stopped and spoke to a man and a bird through his car window. We are trying to identify the man and the really. Hang on, Oscar's just started. I don't believe this. Apparently Daddy said you've been really good, and now Mummy's live. Every single time I go live, he starts. He's just come and started digging up all me washing that I've got to do. At least I haven't folded it yet. He usually waits until I folded it and then throws it all on the floor. Come here, you lump. Oi, do you want a treat? I'm being. Oh no, Oscar. But I've got to do the voice. Okay, so this. And guess what? I had a few dreams. I had some horrible dreams earlier. You're not going to believe what I dreamt, folks. Guess what I dreamt? Hello, Rex. You're right, mate. So we've got free speech advocate. We haven't got free speech warrior in. If you're listening, darling, love you lots. Who told him to go there? Yeah, he did. He said he got a message. It's very strange. And this is what I'm saying. This is a bit too convenient. It's like an Agatha Christie, isn't it? It's like it's as though he wants all these sleuths looking for him. Unless free speech advocate is free speech warrior under a new name, but I don't think so. End of Romans. Well, okay, yeah, Paul. Do you know that area well, then, mate? Or is that Northumbria though? That priory? Yeah, messages. I think he meant in his YouTube. I don't know. We'd have to go through his comment section. So we have a quick look. Should we have a quick gander? Let me just try and get Oscar. Right, I've got to do the voice, and it's not going to go down well because I'm not very well. Okay. Surely some CCTV picked it up. You would have thought so, Lee. But again, it's the CCTV around Roman ruins, like Paul said. Right. If you've messaged me, I'm not ignoring you. We are going to get to the news in a moment. I just wanted to just cover this again because we did it on my other channel last night. No, you did, yeah. I didn't think you were, but I just thought I'd just add it in that we do still love the other free speech, the warrior. She's a warrior. Police forensic could get his messages. Yeah, of course they could. But then how much effort they're putting in, though, is the question, Teresa, darling. That's the question. Messages from God or people. Well, no one knows, I bogey, my darling. No one knows. What am I looking at now? I was about to look at something on the internet. I forgot what it was. Okay, now. What's wrong with me? Oh, yeah. We're going to get his comments up. So let's just share his channel again. And I'm not going to spend any more time on this then because we spoke about it last night and we want to get to the news headlines and see what's going on. So let's just have a quick look at his comment section. I'm going to pause that and let's have a quick gander. 15 comments. Keep up the good work. 10 days ago. 20 hours ago. Godspeed, Mr. Orley. Patriots out there thinking about you, brother. Be safe. Be smart. Now, another warrior, shadow ban warrior. Now, we don't know whether one of these is him. You know, I find that a very strange thing to write if you presume dead or missing. Oscar, right? I've got to do the voice. Osky. Sorry, this is what I usually gets his attention. It's the treaty voice. Oscar, Oscar, Husky, Husky. Dandelion's here. Dandy. Hello, baby girl. Hello, buffalo girl. Oh, you don't like these ones? These are the apple ones. Do you not like the apple ones? Okay, fine, sod you then. Scooby-Doo likes them. Ninnywig likes them. Yeah, Ninnywig. Get out of that hay, you. Just bathed you. Oscar. Oscar. Sod you then, you little sod. Right. Dandelion, why don't you like the apple treats? I thought you liked these, princess. When did you go off these? You like the berry ones? Oh, she's eating it now. Right then. So the comment section. I'm not reading chat at the moment because I'm reading this. So just bear with me. I'm not ignoring you. I'm on the Gateshead side. 28 likes. Thank you for everyone who smashed the like button. Really appreciate you. Very kind. Thank you. I will be doing more lives coming up to Christmas. People that were with me last year, I did do as many as I could. I always did. So I'll be trying to sort of, especially when people are stuck indoors, they're poorly. If you're listening to Based the Slow Adult, you left me a message underneath one of my videos yesterday, one of my live streams the other day. If you are listening to this, I did reply to it and I did leave you my email address. You did say to me, you did mention to me that you wanted to get in touch with me. So please do. Please get in contact with me. Right, what are people saying in chat? Bunny and Clyde, they are. They really are. Gary says Oscar Dandelion. Well done. Gary the Dingy Diver's learning new words every single day. Rex Field, I did say hello to you, didn't I, bud? 29 likes. Let's just check the chat and then we're going to read these comments. Okay. So it's been 20 hours since your last post. This was 9 days ago. From someone called Hatek. Let's check their channel. He's got 1 subscriber. Donaldo Trumpo is one of his people who subscribe. Okay. Oh, hang on. I don't want to listen to it again because it's very loud. Turn that down a bit. Right. We have. What are the odds of bumping into someone that watches your stream and them also being drawn there as well? It isn't coincidence. It isn't even synchronicity. It's the Lord God's will. These are the people that I blame for this, that are encouraging his lunacy. God, I feel so poorly. I'm so hot. Got a right temperature, got a right sweat on. That sounded so wrong. If it's our time, I hope to see you soon. If the Lord God gives us more time, then I will keep watching. Bless you and thank you for your constant vigil on our behalf. Someone's replied to that. This is the sort of stuff that pisses me right off. If you care about the guy, you should be saying, get in touch with the police, man. Big Tech has it in for Mr. Orley. Now, these are the people like now. I mean, it's got 600 odd subs. It's the most ever had. I highly doubt that YouTube and the police are really breaking into his house while he's asleep and stealing his tomato plant. What are people saying on here? Hello, Walter Bishop. Exactly, good point. Bogey's got a dog. Where's the dog? I have neuralgia, darling, and it is them. Hello, Enlightenment. Hello, Wolfaside. How you doing, bud? You need to tone. Not to insult anyone. Hail to the dudes and to ladies. Love you. Tony, you going live soon? Because I'm doing the news roundup and then I've got the wrong thingy on. Hang on. Blimey, you lot need to start telling me this because I forget. I'm not very. That's it. I learn new words. Gary the Dingy Diver. Gary. So anyway, So there we go. So we're going to leave that there. Light and Mank, I'm not very well. Listen, I sound dreadful, mate. We're going to start looking at some news articles. So we're going to get rid of that. I've done what I can now. You know, I've put everything in that I can. I've talked about it twice. I will update you if I hear anything else. But again, I am suspicious of there's something more going on here. It seems a little bit too perfect. Like you say, where's the dog? You know, Tone, if you're watching Only Fools and Horses, do you remember that night when I played that clip of Only Fools and Horses? And there was that episode with the asylum seeker that jumped on the back of the lorry. Do you remember that? Don't know if you remember. And they had to make up who he was because they didn't want the wives to know they'd been to France and picked him up. So they had to make up a name for him, and they just made up Gary. I know, Tone. If someone said you've got a stream set, oh, hello, Si. Simon Cox is here. Hello, mate. I've not seen you on the last couple of streams. Good to see you. So yeah, welcoming everybody. Tone is here. I know, Tone. I stayed on longer because you were asleep, so I just stayed on. We had a right laugh last night with Paz. Honestly, it was very funny. Yeah, some people were quite distressed though. Oscar, God, I'm so dizzy. I just turned my head and I've just nearly fell over. The episode was called Strangers on the Shore. Was it? You got it? So anyway, this guy comes in called Dinghy Diver, and he's changed his name to Gary the Dinghy Diver, and he's actually found a photo of Gary from the episode and stuck it on. So whoever it is has got a very good sense of humour. So, and to the Brits in the house, I think you know my sense. Well, you all know my sense of humour by now, and it is pretty random. But when something tickles me, that's it. Right. Even if it is strange, like salty crackers. Anyway, we're on to GB News. Let's see what's going on. Am I sharing this? Yes, I am. Right, let's just see what's happening. I've just had some news come through. Oscar's being naughty. So, half of UK adults have received the booster dose. Do you believe that, people? Really? Really? Right, I'll be back in 1 sec. Hold on. Come here, you little shitbag. Wait, Oscar. Stop. I'll get you some veg. Alright? I'll get you some veg. Will you then stop terrorising me? Possibly. Hey, get out! Come on, you little bully. You're lying. Dandy. Come on, move. Come on, Dandelion, you little bully. Bully in my room. Come on. Out the road. All right. Yeah. All right, princess. Hold on. Just bear with me a sec, guys. I'm not ignoring you. I'm just going to give him some veg. Did you hear Snoop Dogg having a squeak? Come here, then. Don't bite me on the bum, you little sod. Yeah. Oh, why have you put all that in your fresh water? Silly pig. Yeah, Ninny. Ninny wee. Hang on a minute. Why have you got a pair of Jack socks in your litter tray? How did you get... What? Ninny wee. You crazy pig. I despair sometimes at you. Yeah, darling. Some dinner. Here you go, baby. Good boy. Pumpkin. You go, princess. Good girl. This is what happens when you live in a zoo and you look after animals, people. Not pets. Not by choice. Because you have no choice. Because they're going to end up dead if you don't. Come on. Watch out the road. Right, all of yous leave me alone now. Right, let me finish my stream and then bugger off. Leave me alone. Mummy's busy, okay? Right, people, I'm back. My apologies for that. Look, never work with children or animals. It will never end well. Anyway, did we all hear Snoop Dogg doing a little squeak? Right, I've gone very, very, very dizzy. Oh, dizzy. Right. Yeah, the people don't get it. They go, oh, you know, it's your fault. You had them. No, they're not pets. A couple of them are pets. One of them is pet. Snoop is a pet. Snoop is Jack's pet. But at the end of the day, these animals, I didn't want a shed full of. We've had to have a heated shed built outside. You don't even know the ones that are outside. This is just the ones that are indoors. These are the poorly ones, or the elderly ones, or the Oscar ones that are like a dog. You couldn't put them in a shed. You couldn't put them in anything. We haven't got stairs. You need stairs. 50 million doses to incubate. That's what they say, though, Tone. And I know you believe it. And I do agree that a lot of people are having them. But I do think there's a few. I'm okay, thank you. Good to hear, Si. Well, none of us are okay, are we? You know, socks. No, yeah, there was socks. So it's in Ninniewig's litter tray. It's full of hay and wood pellets. You know, for his wee wee. Yeah, did you hear that? What Terade said? He made a good Illuminati video. Who did? The guy that's gone missing. The thing is, though, sorry, this guy was seeing things that weren't there. I've never had one, never will. Good, Rex. Not me neither. The thing is, I'm meeting more and more people that have had one and not anymore. But I'm meeting a lot of people that have had none as well. There is a lot of us. We just don't. We tend to not say it publicly. Well, I do, but you know. I hope you wash them. Oh God, they'll be going straight in the wash now. They were only in hay. His litter bed's clean. It's just been washed. You don't munch enough. Oh, food's overrated, Lee. Right. Anyway, let's get back onto this. So we were interrupted by a very naughty bunny. Right. Thank you for hitting the like button. Thank you for being here. I'm going to let you know what news articles have just been coming in. Okay. All right. Just going to get this email up I've just had. So a quick rundown, then we'll look at all of these individual what's-its. So the Conservatives lost. This is a big shock because I'm pretty sure this was a safe seat, North Shropshire. It sounds like it. To the Lib Dems. Now, the Lib Dems haven't been getting involved in this shit. Have you noticed you don't hear off them? Again, this is for UK folks, so apologies to the people who aren't in the UK. I have no idea what I'm talking about. But the Lib Dems have kept out of this, and some of the Lib Dems did vote against the Plan B, which involved, they're calling them the COVID passes, not the vaccine passes, purely because you don't have to have a vaccine. You can have a negative lateral flow test in the last 48 hours. So as long as you've taken a test, hello, Paul, how you doing, mate? I've had some tea, Lee. Anyone who has not had a booster will be classed as exactly, they will do. And again, it's not a booster. It is not a booster. It's just a third one. And I know Alex Belfield keeps on saying this now, and it's starting to get on my tits. Hello, Eric, mate. You all right? Joe's noticed it as well, and Jennifer. Jennifer's here. It's ridiculous. No, not Jennifer. Callie Cat. Where's Callie Cat? Callie Cat, are you around? It's ridiculous. He's now saying it's not a booster, it's the third one. No, yeah, it is, but I've been saying that for weeks. Anyway, I think he sends people out. Everyone I asked has got 2 already. I work in the company. I know what you're saying, Tone, but I can only speak by experience. You can speak by experience in Canada, and I can speak by experience in the UK. And people, there's a lot of them. Don't get me wrong, bloody hell. I don't believe this. Oscar's still being naughty, even though I've done everything I can. It could kill him. I was thinking, did they want my plasma as it could be useful in the future? Hang on a minute, just sorry about this. You're really getting on my tits now, you are. Get here! Get out! swear to God, I can't keep getting up. Mummy's not very well. It really gets on my tits, this does. Every time I'm live, he does the same thing. And I'd leave him, but he gets into the kitchen. And what he does, he digs up the litter tray in the Rupert's litter tray. Rupert's terrified of Dandelion. Dandelion is a bully. She goes in the kitchen, she digs up Rupert's litter tray, as does Oscar, and they bite Rupert. No, Oscar doesn't bite him. That's not true. Dandelion bites Rupert. It's nasty. Hello from New York, Maggie Bronx, baby, 203. Hello, darling. Welcome. You're new. Not seen you before, sweetheart. Welcome in. There'll be more monthly jabs. Probably, Joe. Probably. Stand firm. I've had a few people today. My voice is going now. Excuse me. They get in the kitchen, right? And Oscar digs up Rupert's litter tray. Poor Rupert. He's the loveliest, softest, gentlest bunny in the world. Oscar digs up his tray, but Oscar would never hurt him. Oscar wasn't hurt anybody. He's not like that. But she, the little cow, she goes and bites him and pulls his fur out. It's horrible. She really hurts him. Is it? Really? Hello from New York. Oh, blimey. Have you got nothing better to do, love? Anyway, so it does me head in. It really does. Right, Tone, have you got a what's it set up? A stream? I'm still wondering why Jack's socks are in the house. Because at the moment, Niniwig's. Hello, Peter. Peter from Barbara. At the moment, Niniwig's litter tray. Hello, Ian. You all right, mate? In Hull. I need to ask you a question, Ian. Oh, really, Heather Ann? Has it changed its name? Well, look, if you're innocent, new person, please comment. Sorry, I was on a call. What didn't? Please say something else. Let us know how you found us. Let us know how you found us. What's your name and where'd you come from? And anyone I've missed? Where's Dakota? I can't see Dakota. Michael. Hello, Michael from in Barcelona. How you doing, mate? Not seen you for a while. Ola, how you doing? Right, well, please, can someone, why is it, right, Ian, I'm going to give you a wrench, mate. It's because you've not been in this chat before, I think. I'm on my other channel. Hello from, right, come on then. Maggie Bronx, baby, please do say something. There he is, there's the cone. I couldn't see him before. Ask away, Penny. Do you know anybody, because you're in my area, you're not far from me. Selby's what, half hour or so? Now, do you know anybody I can get some THC? I found you a few months ago while searching for fellow true. Why do people think that this is a bad person? I've never seen you before, darling. She's got a real profile picture. I don't think she is a troll. We'll take her at face value. Thank you for coming in. My apologies if you are an innocent person, but we have a lot of people coming in trolling me. So please don't think that, we're being horrible. You're very welcome to stay, but yeah. Ian, 42 people here. They're all coming in now. Sock. Gary's learnt another new word. Yeah. So, Niniwig, Dr. Chunky Biscuit. I love your Bella, your daughter's bunny. She's beautiful. Gary, Obi knows, don't you, Obi? Snoopy is on Jack's. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. I'm not very well. I don't always sound like a telephone sex worker. This is just my telephone sex worker voice. I'm not very well, so there you go. I'm not usually like this. But then again, I believe I found you on Matrix Man. I think you do, Michael Stephen. Back in there when I used to go in there. But I think you did. But thanks for coming in. You're very welcome, mate. But yeah, I do know you. I do know Michael Stephen. So don't time him out, please. Right, here we go. Does Gary want some curry? Fuck Gary. We love Gary. Right. So, the Conservatives is Pazaran. I don't know. I'll drop him a message and see whether he is. He's not seen my last message. Oh, no, he's gone to the cinema tonight, hasn't he? Yeah, because he messaged me earlier, and I replied about 5 hours later, and he hasn't seen it. So yeah, he's gone to watch the new Spider-Man movie. So there you go. So he's not here at the moment. He's other side of life here. Other side of life. Welcome if you are. I don't think I've seen you come in. So anyway, half of UK adults have had the booster. Okay. What's this one? Reading fire. Okay, we'll look at the UK news first, and we'll look abroad. One person confirmed dead following the blaze, and 2 people are still missing in Reading. A man has been charged with arson. Apparently, his name was Hakeem. Gary, it sounds like might be one of your mates. Hakeem Kig Undu. So, started a firing. Well, why would you start a firing? I don't understand why. What's wrong with people? Right. What else have we got going on? The North Shropshire by-election was a public kicking for Doris. And again, the Liberal Democrats have been quite quiet throughout this entire. I know I'm not very well, mate. Honestly, went to school with him, Gary the dinghy diver. Can you tell this guy? Can you go? I live in Hull. Joe lives Selby. She's at mine tonight. She's new here. Sorry, can't help with TLC. I can't even find paracetamols. So you don't know anybody who can get some, for pain. The oil. Sounds like it's look. You are my flat Earth plus snippet. Thank you, Michael and Mars. There's some very bizarre stories coming out of Mars at the moment. I am going to have to cover them. I know you flat Earth people will have a meltdown because you don't like it when I cover the space stuff. And you know my opinions on space. I think it's fake, but I also don't know exactly what the Earth looks like because no one does. It could be square, it could be round, it could be never ending. People that say that it's a perfect round pizza are on something or lying. So, but I have to cover these things because we do have a lot of people that come to the channel that do believe in space and Mars and everything else. So, my channel isn't just for me what I believe. We all talk about all sorts of stuff. So there is some very funny stories coming out of Mars. I think we might do a couple of curious stories while we're here, though we're not on the right channel for that. Whiskey. What have we got here? It was Boss Father Ted says, Obi, what have I missed? Space is fake. Dr. Chunky Biscuit. We know we disagree on this, but I thought we could be friends. Thank you, Ian. Thank you so much. I know I've been offered it, but they've got to put it in the post. And I don't think that's a good idea. Who needs Mars? The humans are enough, exactly. The Earth is neither a brown ball or a flat. I don't think it is either. I think we live in Minecraft. I think we're all walking around with square heads. We just don't know it. Right. Michael Stevens. Yeah, I think Michael Stephen is the Earth is flat, I think. But the thing is, we can get obsessed with that, can't we, people? Right then, let's get into this story. So, the Liberal Democrats, a lot of them voted, not all of them, but some of them voted against the Plan B. They have been very quiet. Labour have done absolutely nothing to be opposition. I would call Keir Starmer the new Deputy Prime Minister, in my opinion. So this is interesting. The Tories have got no chance now. They're gone. They're destroyed. And it's a shame because the government at the moment are not Tories. They're not. They're globalists. Labour are not Labour. The globalists. That's why Jeremy Corbyn went back to the back benches because this wouldn't be happening under him. And it doesn't matter how much you like him or whatever, hate him. I hate the guy. But he would not be doing this. He would not ever vote with the Tories. Keir Starmer is a Tony Blair Mark too. So they could be caused by all manner of things. No, I think you'll find it's to do with the bullshit at the moment. So well done to those of you in North Shropshire that voted for the any one other than these pair of motherfuckers. I don't like the Lib Dems. I'm not a fan, but they are originally the Liberal Democrats. And if they go along with this bullshit now, then they might as well just change the name of the party. When Labour was in deep trouble in the late 70s and 80s, it took the SDP to change them. So they've had this for many years by the looks of it. So anyway, this is good news, okay? This is good. to get rid of Boris. And again, if we do get rid of Boris, I do not want another cabinet member. I want a backbencher, Steve Baker, Sir Desmond Swain, someone like that from the backbenches. Okay, well done for voting. Yeah, this is the thing, you see. I won't vote again. Elon Musk was a book character that made a rocket to get to Mars. Really, I don't think that guy's real. Again, I apologise for those who. Mr. Underbelly, I don't know where he's gone. He's in hiding. I've dropped my message. He loves Elon Musk. Can I hear a banjo? Yeah, North Shropshire's quite leafy. It's on the border of Wales. I love Wales, North Wales. Right then, so that's that one. Apparently, Giz Lame, the lame Giz, will not testify in their own defence. The British socialite. Do you remember that word? They stopped using that, didn't they? That's what Paris Hilton was asked to stand by the judge, who instructed her that she had the right to testify, but also the right not to. So she doesn't want to. Look at all these. Look at all these bras, knickers, boots, kinky boots. Told the judge at a sex trafficking trial that she will not give evidence. You do realise that this is what they're doing to Urban Tone. She's just the fall guy. Eggstein, they bumped him off, probably alive. Eggstein was nothing. He was a nothing in this. He's just taken the fall. They're all involved. I highly doubt he's dead. She's supposed to kneel before the judge. Kneel? You don't kneel before a judge in this country, do you? Or is a trial in America? Yeah, it is. Vote. Penny sends a message. But the thing is, I like my MP. This is the problem. I've always voted Conservative my entire life. Ash Sarkar, vote for me. Well, look, are you going to stand at the next election, love? I like them boots, though. Yeah, the bra's a bit much, though. Like, what was it? A boulder holder, Decone called it. Yeah. It's all coming to roost over and over. Yeah, the chickens are coming home to roost. Sally Sue, hello, darling. You're right, sweetheart. How you doing? Have you heard a few stories? For those of you who aren't in the UK, Ash Sarkar is a political commentator for the left, for the far left, a self-proclaimed Marxist and good friend of Owen Jones. So she's popped in to say hello. I voted for you, did you? How's that? It's a shame because she's actually pretty hot. She is. She's pretty hot, but she's in the wrong place. But your mate Gary, the ones that you want more of, he was here not long ago, Ash. Got it? My pleasure, Michael. My pleasure. I know you are. I've known you for a while. So, right. Lily Sullivan, police appeal for sightings of a teenager whose death sparked murder inquiry. So I don't know what this is. Again, I don't watch the news. I look at it with you. So I'm finding stuff out with you. Okay. Lily Sullivan's body was found at Pembroke Mill Pond in Wales. I don't know where that is. Is that north or south? Where's what's her face gone? What's her name? Where's Dawn? Oh my god, why can't I think of her name? The lovely Welsh lady. Gutty. She's disappeared. Where are you? Oh god, why can't I think of her name? That's alright. It's because that stupid Deuce Dawn's in my head, that horrible cow. Get out of my fucking head. When I think of Dawn, I think of her. Police are appealing for sightings of a teenage girl hours before she was found dead near a pond. The body of 18-year-old Lily Sullivan was found at Pembroke Mill Pond shortly after 4 a.m. on Friday morning. That's horrific, people. Absolutely horrific. So she's been found dead this morning. Oh, been murdered. What's wrong with people? Why would anybody want to murder any? Just a 31-year-old has been arrested on suspicion of murder, remains in custody. I bet it's a boyfriend. You got to wonder why a 31-year-old would be with an 18-year-old. But then my ex-husband, I was 16 just by a few days when I met him, and he was 23, and he was vile, absolutely vile. Gutty. Fruit pebbles on my brother. Is Tom here? Tom Mule. I'm literally a communist, says Ash Sarkar. Yes, you are, my lovely. You are. Has Johnson gone? I'm avoiding the news. No, it doesn't. And apologies if you don't want to see the news. Thing is, because of all the shit that's going on, I can't watch mainstream media. GB News are often be on in the background because he watches it. I don't watch the news. But what was happening was, time and time again, when I was going live, Ian, people were going, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? And I didn't know it because I don't watch it. So I thought, right, let's run through it together. And just have a quick chinwag. We're all communists. Well, you lot are, yeah. You want more Garys. You want more Garys running around. You want to get rid of the Anglo-Saxon race. Shame on you, Ash Sarkar, and your Owen Jones lover. Right, what else is going on? Right, the Cabinet Secretary steps back from lead investigation in the Christmas party malarkey. Do you know what? If it wasn't for that, I can tell you now they would have cancelled Christmas. They couldn't because of how stupid they would have looked. Right, let's have a look at the world news now. US official warns unpricked to expect a winter of severe illness and death. Right, if you're in America, Gutty is my least favourite dingy dog. Hello, Doombot 9000. How are you, mate? Love to see you. Really? Well, Gary's lovely. Television pumps subliminal messages and it does. I still watch it though. Well, I watch Netflix because I have to because I'll crack up. But I don't watch it like a zombie. I watch it because I like all the murder mysteries and the sci-fi type stuff, GB News, Sky News Australia and Rebel News, the rest are puppy. To be fair, in my opinion, all mainstream media is controlled. But you've got to pick out the good and the bad. And it's better than the rest of it. So we will crack up if we don't do something. Gary the Dinghy Diver. I know. I'm very sorry to hear that Ash Sarkar doesn't love you very much. She's mean. She is. Get rid of her. Get rid of her. Bugger her off. Right then. So apparently my voice is going again. Come back, voice. Come back. Come back. Excuse me. Hello, voice. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Right, hang on a minute. I'm in the wrong bloody. I'm just swapping over to my Penny Bunny. Channel permissions, can they be used in live control room? Set access levels. Oh right, okay. So you can add team members now. So I can have a secretary now, a YouTube secretary who wants to come and set up my live streams for me. I know you're all dying to. Fucking hell. Right. There we go. Let's just get this up here. Let's get into here. How many people have we got at the moment? Are we on a warning? We're on a warning. We're always on a warning on this channel. It's absolutely. Do you know something? I went through the other day. Was it yesterday? I went through all my videos, all my old videos. I went through all of them. And no word of a lie, they had put restricted access ads. They put orange warnings on guinea pig Snoopy news from a year ago. Oscar being no, not Oscar. It was Barney, a Barney video. Joe's just subscribed. She's waiting 19 minutes. Oh, I'll turn that off. Hold on. Let me just get into it. Yeah, if anyone here has got anyone they know who wants to come in and chat, just let me know and I'll turn it off. And I'll let her come in and then I'll turn it back on again when she's in. Just give me a sec, people. Right, and then we're going to read this article about America, and then we're going to very briefly at the end, and very briefly, I've got to be very careful. We're going to talk about it's 10 minutes, not 20. Right. Yeah, it should be on 10 minutes, but it's now on 1 minute. Okay, there you go. And just, yeah, bring her in. How much an hour, Penny? I know, yeah, I don't know yet. We'll have to talk about that. Maybe some Snoopy could send you some offcuts of his fur. Warning. says Gary. What's the matter, Gary? Is the sea's got a bit choppy again for your mates? Gary is the only dinghy diver I like, says Joe. I agree. Be nice to Gary. His dad is a billionaire. He is. Yay. Hello, Joe. Right, let's give you a wrench, Madonna. You are a wrench on my other channel, I think. Here we go. Right, 1 minute now. That's all you have to do is 1 minute. Minimum wage, 0 hours contract. There you go. Maybe, baby. Right. How come it says, how bizarre? It says here 34 watching. Then when I go out of it, it says 42 watching. How bizarre. How bizarre. Anyway, thank you. Right. So if you're in America, apparently, according to the news, you're going to die. My apologies to you guys. Anyway, let's have a quick look at this article. US official, wonder who that is. Unvaccinated to spend a winter. Look, I would rather be warned about a winter of severe illness and death than be warned that they can't leave the house or go for a what if you need a public toilet, you're out and about and you need a poo. You're not allowed to go into public toilet because you need a bloody passport. You know what I mean? It's getting ridiculous. Like, I am exaggerating, but Omicron, the moronic variant, will become the dominant strain in the US in the coming week. Good. Good. It's a bloody mild bloody cold. I haven't even got it. I've got something far worse. It's made my son come out in bloody spots. The head of the White House's plague response team has warned the unpricked residents in the US to expect a winter of severe illness and death for yourselves. They're saying that the hospitals are going to overwhelm. They always say that. For the unpricked, you're looking at a winter of severe illness. Families in hospitals, you may soon overwhelm. So they're now in America, because they're really going to struggle to mandate this in America. They are. Oh God, look at that thing there. It doesn't blink. It was Nung that noticed it doesn't blink. Jack said it's an alien as well. Jack said it's an alien in a man's suit. That come from my 5-year-old son at the time. New research suggests it largely evades. Yeah, because it's a bloody cold. People get colds every day. I haven't got. I had one last week. This is whatever this is. It's worse. Dominant strain in the coming weeks. The Delta is still circulating. The Delta media control virus. The risk of infection with the moron is 5.4 times greater. But where's the context? This is GB News, people. There's no context, but I suppose they are just reading word for word what they've said. Okay, is this a video? I think the people in the other countries here need to see what we have to deal with. Johnson put on notice by senior Tories. Here we go. After North Shropshire. Thank you. Look at him. The 1922 committee needs to fuck this guy off. I want to see that. I want to show you what that horrible thing looks like, but he's not showing. No. I don't want to watch much of it, but this thing here, right? This thing is not human. I've done some research into him, and he grew up in South Africa. And guess who his mentor was? Mr. Masturbates himself. He's got shares in Pfizer. It's disgusting. What are we saying here? Diane Abbott's here. Oh no, Ash Sarkar's gone. And we've got Diane Abacus in the house. My pleasure, Joe. Racist, says Diane Abacus. Well, she voted against the passport, so she can't be that bad. I agree. Get him out. Let's get one of the back benches. But the thing is, though, Dr. Chunky, we're going to end up with one of the cabinet in. We're going to end up with that Rishi thing, who is a Goldman Sachs banker. His wife is a multi-billionaire. Or we're going to end up with Savage Javid, the Savage Javid, who is a ex-banker again, and Neuralink is online and live. Yeah, it's obvious what's going on. Gary, says Gary. Wishy-washy, yeah, wishy-washy, wishy Goldman Sachs fucker. There's a dog poo bin near where I live. Looks like a post box. Wow. That's. I bet you need a bloody passport to put your dog poo in that bin soon. That man is a demon. I agree. This man is not human. He's not human. Thanks, Diane, says Ash Sarkar. Diane, I hope you've got the correct shoes on. Yeah, have you got the right shoes on? Have you got 2 right feet? With Prime Minister by January. Who? Oh, wish it. Oh, yeah, I think you're right. What's the matter, Snoop? Snoop Dogg, what's wrong? You cold? Mummy's got a temperature, so I'll warm you up if you want to come for a cuddle. I hate that I agree with Putin. Yeah, I'm telling you now, Putin is not that bad. Okay. You're told he is because they don't like him because he doesn't go along with a lot of the globalist agenda. I know some of you hate him because you're told to hate him. Let's just look at the facts. They told us not to go to the World Cup because the Russians were going to kill us all, and everybody was welcome there. Look at the old the poisoning when we had treasonous main charge. Look what happened there. Penny, take Diane's wrench. She hasn't got a wrench. What? Right, well, I don't know how she's got a wrench. I must have knocked something. Dianabicus, how have you got a wrench on? That means that Gary the Dinghy Diver's Dianabicus. You've just caught yourself out. This is why sometimes people don't realise why I do these little things, you see, because then I know who's who. So I've just caught you out, Gutty, because I haven't given Dianabicus a wrench, people. So there you go. Didn't even know she had one. I can't see on StreamYard. Everything's just, you're all black. Fuck you, Ran. Indeed. She hasn't anymore. Just seen your, don't time her out though, because she's for fun. You do know that Ash, no, leave Ash Sark. Look, stop blocking people who are just here for a bit of fun. Look, they're just having a laugh. Yeah, stop timing people out, Dianabicus. Gary's there, look, Gary. Well, that means that whoever Dianabicus was, will you stop hiding people on my channel? It's just a laugh. Chill, Gary. Right, so it's not Gary. So Dianabicus is somebody else who had a wrench. I will be investigating this, Dianabicus. Unless Oscar gave, I bet you Oscar's gave it her. No, he isn't a racist. These are all politicians to comb in the UK. We're just having a laugh. Yeah, she's a farthead. She's a knobhead. Gary has his wrench. He does. So we know now. Hello, darling. You've changed your avatar again, sweetheart. I love Question Everything. She's amazing. I wish she'd come and do another stream with me. They had an anti-lockdown protest in York the other week. I did hear Ian. Did you go? I like Putin. Don't agree with him all the time. Exactly. Why isn't Eric got a wrench? Are you the real Eric? I've only just noticed, mate. I didn't realise. Right. If you're a regular and you don't have a wrench, please let me know, because when I'm looking on StreamYard, it doesn't tell me. You all look the same. You're all black. We're very diverse on this channel. Okay. So let me know if you're a regular. Either Oscar's taken it off. I love you too, sweetheart. Eric, you should have one now. Awesome. Oscar does occasionally get hold of my phone. He does run the world. I'm telling you now, Ron's right. Ron is correct. Oscar runs the world. Right, let's get back to this then. So if you're unpricked, you're all going to die. Doris Johnson. Doris plays down claims of clash with Witty. So they're now LARPing on YouTube. Him and Doris, who are both busy mates, who suck off Masturbates. Masturbates his wife because she's got a dick, ex-wife. Are now LARPing and pretending they've fallen out. Right. Who cares if cases double? What happened? Where's the cold? Can somebody ask the question? Where's the cold? Where's he gone? Right. Let's get. I just want to show you something. I'm going to do the last few. Shit. What have I just pressed? Hang on. Right. The last few articles here, and then I'm going to show you what we were talking about last night, but I'm going to do it in code. Okay. You can tell what I've been looking at. Look, I've been looking at guinea pig Christmas jumpers for Snoopy. And it's coming up with what I've been looking at. This is all the trackers, look, see? Guinea pig slippers for Jack. Snoopy slippers. Right. Kentucky scores feared dead after tornado devastates US state. We all know that Heather Ann, who's in Louisiana, got hit by one recently, and Angel in Tennessee. So I don't get tornadoes in December. Is that normal? Or are they fucking with the weather? Alex Baldwin judge agreed subpoena for assistant director who handed Rust actor a prop gun. This was definitely a hit, in my opinion. In my opinion, Australia's fourth lockdown. Four. We've had more than them, and as theirs go on forever to end for pricked people. So if you're in Australia, you're in the most oppressed country in the entire world. I would say you're probably worse than North Korea. Though I do believe that that little rocket man, the little fat man, is an actor. It's all bollocks. I bet you in North Korea, because we're not allowed to see up the I bet they're all dancing. Bet you. But they're all having a right laugh. Anyway, Austria's fourth national. That should be Australia. Who is doing this for you? GB News, right? You seriously, we need to write to GB News. You have a 10-year-old doing your website. Austria, Austria's fourth lockdown. You're in the wrong fucking continent, you dick. It should be Australia, okay? I will work for £25 an hour sorting out your website. Just saying. Will end on Sunday, but you will have to stay locked down if you don't have the prick. What do we think of this, people? It's Saturday already, 12:04 a.m. Yeah, we're at 11:06, so you're at 12:06. Not really known, but Louisiana was hit by a Hurricane Ida. You was. We had it as well. We had the back end of it. It does. You're right, Joe. It needs something because it's shocking. Cold, flu, pneumonia disappeared. Well, I know. To be honest with you, though, you're right. You're right, free speech. But I only use my Chromebook for this. I don't really use it for anything else. I use my phone for everything. My phone is I edit my videos on my phone, which are, I'm not an editor like, you still got to edit them. Birmingham Live. Yeah, Birmingham Live is owned by the Mirror, the Trinity Group, who own all of the main local newspapers like the Liverpool Echo, Bristol Live, Birmingham Live, all of them. They're all owned by the Trinity Group, which is why I've said this before. They tried this on in 2009 with the swine flu. They really did try to. That's normal for my hubby at Paul Tidy Wells. I've missed something. North Korea going for 11 days of mournings. No smiling, no light. Yeah, but how do we know that, though? That's just what they tell us. We're all guilty of believing what we're told. I don't believe anything. We should believe the opposite to whatever they say. Hello, Tree Man. Have you got a wrench? Yes, you have. Thanks for coming to Cones last night. Thank you. And then we discovered that you're a coin collector. So if you want to email Cone, got his email address here. He does have a lot of coins. So if there's anything you're after, drop him an email. Cone, put your email in, mate, because I've got to mess around going to find it. And it's easier for you. So anyway, and then I see you in David. Sorry, not David. No relation to Michael. Michael Strange after as well. Weather Warfare. I agree. They're messing with stuff. No emotion. Like the film Equilibrium. Yeah, that was a good film. That was. Yeah, they're doing it. They're messing with it. Only you're right though, Paul. They do say this, but then how do we know? Because we're not allowed to see inside that country. And surely, if it was that bad, wouldn't they be when they go to a football match in the World Cup? Wouldn't they all be escaping? Think about it. Remember that Zeke? Yes, I remember that. You know what that was, don't you, Lee? That was they were practicing jabs. That's what they were doing, and the kids were coming out with small legs, and they blamed it on the virus. The media, like anything the media tell you, even in the past, start looking back through stuff, and you'll start to think, hang on a minute, maybe that was bollocks, or maybe that was bollocks, Anyway, yeah, so they're ending the lockdown in Australia, not Austria. Fucking hell. If you have the prick. Okay. Mexico, at least 53 people dead after lorry smuggling migrant crashes. So we're now supposed to feel sorry for them because they do it here. They sunk a dinghy with a load of dinghy divers in the other week. None of the dinghies have got children and women in. They're always fighting age men. But the one that sunk just so happened, conveniently on purpose, to have children in. We know that they bumped them off. They killed the children and the women so that the public hearts and minds will then feel sorry for all the Garys of the world. It's all bollocks, people. I agree. I said the same thing. Exactly, Eric. We agree on most things, mate. Joe, do you know anybody near you or near York or anywhere that can get some oil for pain, should we say? Um, will you ask her, Ian? I put my email address in. Anybody wants to help me out here? You know, the legal stuff. Officially, I'm saying the legal stuff. You know, glad I wasn't in that lorry. Says, yeah, you came over on the dinghy. Bollocks, he's learnt another new word. You came over on the dinghy, so you're okay. But the one in Only Fools and Horses did come over on a lorry. Right. Hang on, just checking on Snoopy. Snoop Dogg. Snoopy. Right. I will be going live. Obviously, when as long as I'm well enough, I'll go live tonight. Thank you. Have you? Well, I've lived here longer than you, but I don't really speak to that many. I know me immediate people, but I don't really, you know, I live about I live north of York, north east area, Yorkshire Wold area. You're not Gary the lorry rider then? No, he's Gary the dinghy diver. So apparently, the Only Fools and Horses episode, they lied. So we're going to round this up now. Yeah, if anyone can help me, if you live near Hull or anywhere like that, I'm prepared to travel. I have had a lovely offer, and I'm very grateful for this person who I won't name. But it's the messing about in the post malarkey, isn't it? Right, UK will give defensive support. Here we go to Ukraine after warning it's weeks from war with Russia. Again, this is propaganda, and this is what I'm saying to you, that all the mainstream media are at it. Now, GB News is the best for bad bunch, but they're still following the narrative that Russia are the baddies, Ukraine are agitators. The West have been poking and poking Putin for years now. All right, my darling. Send me a message on email, and if you're on WhatsApp, I'll give you my number, or if you're on Telegram or Discord, I can give you my Discord. If anybody wants to message me on Telegram, I caught up with a few messages tonight. So if you've messaged me in the last 2 days, I have been replying. 42 likes, thank you everybody. If you want to, yeah, I still haven't got round to doing this live stream with Jack, but I will be soon because obviously Jack's poorly. But I'm going to be doing a live stream with Jack on his channel. So Grumpy Grandad, if you're about. I actually went on to, do you know where else I went today for the first time in ages? I went on to, what's it called? Instagram. Now, message me on Telegram. That's my personal Telegram handle. I had to message my tattoo guy. Let me see if he's replied. I don't even know how you get replies. To be honest with you, I don't have a clue how all this works. To be honest with you, don't understand it. Not Telegram, Instagram. Anyway, I don't even know how you get. Oh, Oscar, stop it. How do you get messages open? I honestly, I'm clueless. What's this? Decone, I've just seen your messages. According to this, my My husband is on Instagram right now, and yet he's supposed to be asleep. Interesting, Mr. Bond. Right, was I right? Yes, he was. But David Icke, I think is this is for the wrong channel. I believe that David Icke isn't the same David Icke. Give Jack a hug from me. I will. He's asleep, my darling. But thank you. Thank you to all the kind people that messaged me on Telegram 2 days ago wishing Jack well. I'm old school, only joints. Well, the thing is, yeah, it's smoking. I've been giving up smoking for 20 odd years. I don't want to smoke anything. But don't blame you. Anyway, I'm flagging now, people. I'm flagging. Right. So, any more stories we need to get into? And then I'm going to talk about the last thing I'm going to talk about. I've got to be very careful, people. We're going to do our best not to get taken down. If I do get taken down, just to let you guys know, I will get a week ban. So, if I get a strike, I will get a week's ban. I will appeal it. And if I don't win my appeal, I'll get a week ban, and I will only be on the Curious Bunny for a week, probably for the foreseeable, because once I'm unbanned, I'll only be uploading my animal content. So just bear that in mind, people. But I'm going to do my best to bring this news to you. I have been telling people about this, to be honest with you. Let me just grab this article. I sent it to Nung Nung. Right, okay. So Nung Nung, if you're about, my darling, I'm live. Just message her now. Nung Nung's been taking a break from Oscar's playing. Can you hear him? Hang on. Dandelion. Dundee. Right, okay. Right, okay. I'm just going to get this article up. Do you know what I think's happened? He's left his laptop on and he's left it logged in. His laptop's here. I highly doubt he's on Instagram in his sleep. What am I looking for? Right. I'm just going to email this link to myself. Just a sec, just so I can get it open on the laptop. So while I'm waiting for that to come through, we'll have a look at any more news articles that are going on. Oh, my laptop's having a bit of a fit. It's the fans come on. So there's been 3 students killed in Michigan high school shooting. So take that as you will. This is the world news now. So it's covering. Oh, I still need to charge. It's still dead. Right. First US case in California. The Fauci, the little poison dwarf. We've got what else have we got going on? Over 60s in Greece told to get we knew this was coming, told to get the prick or face monthly fines. Now we know that Greece got bailed out by the EU, so they had no choice than to do as they're told. So the EU literally took over Greece. Omicron variant, Japan confirms first case. Ghislaine preyed on girls for egg stain. To molest. Yeah, they're all at it. They're all at it. Old Chazza, atrocity of slavery as Barbados becomes a republic. So we don't no longer own Barbados. You are no longer part of the Commonwealth. It's Paz here. Oh, people were asking after you. Was it good? I'm still not very well. I hear my voice. I've been in bed. Hello, Mick E. How you doing, mate? I've only just seen Paz. Paz, I'll reply to you after. Just seen your message. I will reply. Right. Yeah, you guys missed a banger last night, should we say? It was very funny. Right. They're all at it, people. Now, I hope to God that the money, like, no offense to Barbados people, but if you want to be free from the Commonwealth, I hope to God we ain't paying you still, because they make a lot of money from being in our Commonwealth, people. What's they're doing makes Rihanna a national hero as country becomes a republic. So she's a national hero. I'm sorry, but I think she might be a transformer because the slap head's too big, in my opinion. What else we got going on? Highlight UK bonds as Barba. Yeah, so I don't know how that's going to work, but anyway, already judged guilty in the court of public opinion. Yeah, it's just a kangaroo court. We know what's going to happen. She's going to bump herself off. Excuse me, my voice is going again. Get the t-shirts out that Ghislaine didn't kill herself. I've got a load of the thing is, I'm changing my t-shirt for the Woke Brigade. Exactly, Joe, sweetheart. I'm literally a communist. You are, Ash Sarkar. You really, really are. What else? Hello, sheepdog. My voice has gone sheepdog. I'm not very well. Have you got a wrench? Where are we? Yes, you have. Sheepdog, great to see you. Yeah, do you want to come and tell us about Spider-Man quickly, Paz? I'm not staying on for much longer, but you're very welcome to if people want to know. Here we go. Plague. Thousands protest against restrictions in the Czech capital. So some positive news for once on GB News. Thousands of people have rallied in the Czech capital of Prague to protest against the government's restrictive measures to tackle a record surge, of a mild cold. Okay. Protesters included members of supporters of a number of fringe political parties and groups that failed to win. Yeah, they won't win because it's all rigged. It was their third protest in the last 2 weeks. The participants did not wear face nappies or follow social distancing. Good. And they drank beer despite a ban on drinking alcohol in public. Wow. Didn't they have that here? I think they still have that here. No one ever bothers with it though. So where we go. So the Czechoslovakia, they're saying here there's been 32,000 plague related. So in other words, you fell off a ladder, but you had a cold a week ago. Yeah, that old chestnut. So I'm going to quickly touch upon that Richard D. Hall thing in a minute, Paz. Gary the Dinghy Diver's learning new words every single day. Gary. Hello, Bev, sweetheart. Have you got a wrench? No, you haven't. Let me give you a wrench. I think you've got one on my other channel, darling. Thank you. Thanks for coming in. You've got one now. Right. Travellers from South Africa to be tested as UK sounds alarm over new variant. What? Is this an old article or is there another one? Yeah, 25th of November. GB News are still showing articles from the 25th. Honestly, if anyone from GB News hears this, which I don't think you will because I'm not exactly worthy of you watching me, this has got to be, you've got to sort your website out. You can't spell. You don't even know what day it is. And you don't know what continent you're in. What's this about the Queen? What's this? Queen holds 2 virtual audits. The Queen's dead, people, in my opinion. I know you're going to have a meltdown. That isn't her. Is that supposed to be the Queen? Are they having a giraffe? It's supposed to be the Queen. Just turn this up a bit, my brightness. And if that helps you see that, I don't know. Maxwell, yeah. How you doing, sheepdog? I'm so glad you're in because we miss you. Thanks for coming in, mate. Right. Is this a joke? Oh no, hang on a minute. That's not her. I don't know who that is. Right. I'm sorry, people. I think she's dead. I know people are going to get upset about that, but I do. All right. Even Paz had word from the guard. No, Maxwell's in trial for people trafficking. Yeah, she's just a fool person. Future generations history. Yeah, you're right. They are. Paul Tidy Wells on the ball as per usual, as you all are. Right. Merkel's husband slams unpricked Germans as lazy for not wanting to die. Bulgaria, at least 45 dead after a bus crash. I can't say that. Waukesha, 5 dead after car plows into Wisconsin Christmas parade. Was that the thing? This is really old news. That happened ages ago. Okay, now. Thomas Jefferson statue has been removed from New York City Hall due to slavery links. South Korea, record daily cases, positive PCR tests that aren't a test. United Nations goes on lockdown. I think this is all, I'm not going to read these because it looks to me like they're all really old. They're from November. You couldn't make this shit up. So we'll just check the last headlines before we move on. Should be mandatory, says Jurgen Klopp. Okay. And then we're going to look a little bit into this in a moment. So look at this. Devolved nations demand more cash. More cash. You devolved. Fuck off. Fucking pisses me off. Pisses me right off. There's never been a worse time to be alive. What's this about guinea pigs? Oh my God. I'm not going to open this. Guinea pigs have been left to die. Left in ditch to die in County Down, says horrified animal charity. I won't open it because it's probably going to upset people, but guinea pigs left to die. What's wrong with people? I'm going to go and get Snoopy and cuddle him. Hold on. Come here, Nilly. Mummy cuddle. Put the heating on. Put the heating on. It's cold, isn't it? Come here, Nilly Wig. Aww, how can they be so cruel to you guys? Oh, Nilly Wig. Nilly Wig. Right, Nilly Wig, I've got him for a cuddle. He's still a bit damp, so back in a bit. All right, mate. I'm not going to be on for much. Tony, if you want to set yours up, I was going to let Paz talk about his Spider-Man, but if not, then I'm going to just cover this last story and then I'm going to get off because I'm not well. All right, do you want to say hello? What do you think about these evil people? Barnet Formula, that's it. I couldn't remember what it was called last night. Oh, I seen that, Lee. Them Indian kids. The thing is, though, they are saying, and you know, it's just got in though, Doctor, from his date night at the cinema. So he probably, Mrs. might give him a slap if he does. We was on for 4 hours last night or something ridiculous. Are we singing? Hang on. Yeah. Oh, okay. He's making an appeal to you. Hold on. Oh no, Therese, it's disgusting. Thank you, Tree Man. All right, hang on. He's not happy. He's protesting. Hold on. Go on then. Tell the people what Mommy did. Tell him. Go on. It's your time to shine. Go. I know. I bathed him again. I know. I had to. He had a bath the other day and then he got banana on his tummy. I know. Right, we're gonna close that now. We're gonna get this article up. Hopefully it's come through. Has it? Fuck. Why hasn't it come through? You know. I'm not on camera. I'm not well. And if I put Snoopy on, I've got to go on. And to be honest with you, he's shaking. He's cold because he's had a shower and he's been towel dried. Like, I've got to send this to myself. It's not come through. Hold on. So I can get it open on the screen. I have to send it to myself. I wonder why it didn't come through the first time. How strange. Right. Come on. Refresh. What's going on here? Why isn't it coming through? I'm sending this article to myself that I'm going to open on the screen for you, and it's not coming through. Here we go. Right, I think it's coming through. Yeah. Right, I'm going to open this up. Now, we've got to be very, 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 very careful. So please watch what you're saying in chat. Okay. Hello, Jennifer, sweetheart. Thank you, Bev. My little boy's got a really bad virus. He's come out in a rash. He always comes out in a viral rash whenever he gets like a virus. And and I felt poorly, and then within hours he come out in a rash. I had a little slight rash on my legs, and it went. So we've both got something. Yeah, don't say the C word. Thank you, David Bruce. Try not to say the C word, because what happens is, let me just delete that. The Google people have been with me a long, long time. Thank you, Bev. Will remember that when one of us in chat said something. Thank you, Joe. Thank you. I know I'm not well at all. It's because I've been outside. I've been outside 3 times and I got ill twice. I got a cold the first time, and then I got this viral infection, whatever it is, winter virus thing. Could be the plague. I don't know. Charita, fair play. Have a rescue collie. Yeah. Thank you, Jennifer. To be honest with you, Don, I've been in bed on and off all day. I got up for a few hours this afternoon, went back to bed again. Thank you, Dr. Junkie. Yeah, Snoopy's still a little bit cold, actually. He's sort of snuggling under my neck. He's very upset about having 2 baths in the space of 2 days. He's not happy. But you had banana all over your tummy. Yes, you did. I know. Oh, stretch. Oh, he's had a big stretch and a yawn. Right then. So, those of you, I'm going to stick the link in. Now, we did mention this last night briefly. So, I'm hoping that most of you already know about this. But in case you don't, we're going to quickly mention this now. We've got to be very careful. So what happened is that this time last year, whenever any of us spoke about this, the Google moderators would come in, and they actually were called Google moderators. They deleted comments. They deleted my own comments in my own stream, partly because the weather is all over the place. Yeah, and just germs, and it's winter germs, Excuse me. So we are already on amber warning, just letting you know. So Richard D. Hall, Rich Planet, he's a journalist, he's investigator. A lot of people say he's a shill. Look, everyone's a shill now. This guy investigated Julian Assange and found that he was a shill. Now, I believe that. All right. Julian Assange, I have covered him before, and I suppose we should do it again, really. Julian Assange was in the family and a cult with links to Mossad and links to the CIA in Australia. He grew up in a cult. There's no secret. It's all very bizarre. Okay. So he proved, Richard D. Hall proved without a shadow of a doubt that Julian Assange it was all a psyop to distract. So there you go. Shill, yeah, Gary's learned another new word. What are people saying in chat? Sorry, I'm missing stuff here. Prayers to all those that need it. Oh, thank you, darling. Has Tony set up his live yet? Grandmaster UV, hello, mate. You all right? How you doing? I like them glasses. I have prick. No, Gary. Which type of prick? I always sleep with my window open. And me, I always do. So my bedroom window's always open a bit. How you doing, Grandmaster? Right. So, Richard D. Hull. The following research comes from the Spanish website Plague to Inspect. Okay, if you click on this article, you can see it now. This website can now be viewed in English, so you can follow the link. Now, again, the link is in chat. I'm hoping you guys can see that. And let me just see if it's still showing. Hang on. Right, click that link before it moved its way back up the chat. Okay, so they finally got Pfizer to show us what's in it. Graphene oxide was discovered in the plague prick. Since it was, all the findings and discoveries made only confirm its presence. To date, there has also been more than reasonable evidence and indications of the existence of carbon nanotubes and nano octopuses. Okay, colloidal nanorobots, objects that should not be part of any prick, that are not declared among the components. Additionally, other types of objects have been identified and evidenced in images of blood samples of people that have had the prick, with the prick, sorry. Specifically, micro swimmers, isn't that sperm? Nano antennas of crystallized graphene and graphene quantum dots as well, known as God. Or was that GQD? GQD, sorry. On this occasion, analysing one of the images obtained by Dr. Campra. So let's just click on this. Hang on, let me just get rid of all this cookies and stuff. Legitimate object all. This is how I always do it. Save. Right. If we got people in chat, let's have a look. We've got 36 people watching. This is very important. Let me just put this link in as well. Okay, so just again, please, people, we are going to get reported for this. The lefties, the Antifa, the trolls are going to report the fuck out of this, people. Why wouldn't it let me copy that? Do the whole thing. I've got one hand, you see, I've got Snoopy in my hand. Right, I'm going to have to put Snoopy down. Hold on. Come here. I know, you probably need a wee now anyway. Come on then. How you doing, Hawkeye? Good to see you, mate. Excuse me. Go on then, say bye. All right. He's not happy about the bath situation. Number of Christians in England close to falling below 50%. Told you. I can't reach. Hold on. Our American friends. I'm not joking now, right? I'm not joking now. You guys have no idea what Christianity is in the UK. You guys have loads of Christianity. All my American friends, most of them believe in God. Most of them are Christians, and all of them believe in God. Not here. It's all atheism. Yeah, squeaky. Yeah, he's upset because he's had 2 baths. Hawkeye. I have a doctor's appointment straight away. Sounds like I'm missing out. So what's Sheepdog, do you remember the Only Fools and Horses episode with Gary the asylum seeker? Well, we've got him in. I'm going to try and do this again. I've got 2 hands now. Hold on. Why won't you let me do it? Here we go. There we go. Right. This should work. And put the link in. Okay, check it out. Again, I'm going to be really careful. Animals are innocent. That's scum out. Exactly. I still think, Gary, he's even got the picture. Look. I thought prick was code for, oh my goodness, that's a very naughty word, Gary. No, don't have the prick. Whatever you're up to with your Tommy tanking, that what goes on behind closed doors is private, Gary, okay? Oversharing. I was a militant atheist. Most people in the UK don't believe in God or their Islam. I'm just going to say it, they are, okay? I couldn't agree more. It's disgusting. They should test everything on pedos, not on animals. Right. This link is in that first link. Microstructures. Here are some of the objects of frequent geometries that could be observed in sealed vials from different random samples of the mRNA pricks using optic microscopy with bright or dark fields and low magnifications between 100 and 600 times zoom. As a working hypothesis, some of these objects have been proposed as possible elements of wireless, this is here, wireless nanosensors network, whether as nanosensors, as nano routers, or routers, as you guys in America say, or as nano antennae. Now, what a surprise. PDF not available. So this is apparently the English version. So this is, right, we're going to come off that. I'm going to look at Richard D. Hall. Now, I can't make this bigger, people. I can get rid of me and make the screen a little bit bigger. Okay. It is, Gary, it is. And what you want to do in your old Tommy tanking time is your business, mate. Trust me. Just make sure you wash your hands after. Right. You can't see this very well, all right, because it's so small. But this is inside it. These are little transmitters. Now, he has zoomed in. Okay. This is a little circuit board. This is a nano transmitter here. This is an actual one, not, and that is what are inside the nanoparticles. So we're talking about relays, people. I'm going to have to be really careful now. So I'm going to change the subject, but I'm going to show you, okay? So we're talking about electrical relays. We're having a science lesson, people. We're having a science lesson. So everyone that's here, we are having a science lesson. And we're talking about how to make your remote control radio car work. Okay. It is the Pisa radio RC car. So if you want, we're just going to look into how the antennae on an RC car talks to the controller that is the SG. Okay. I'm doing my best, people, to not get taken down. If I get taken down, again, Curious Bunny is the only way forward to find us. So this is what's inside. Okay, and that is one of that's what's in the radio. That is on every radio control car and every antenna in all your household devices. That is what would be in there. And then this is what is in the new batteries for the radio control cars. That's in the batteries. Okay, so if you've had any of these, you will have some of these. How many of these you have is another matter. Okay, right. Before proceeding to the explanation of the finding, it is convenient to remember the context in which it is framed in order to ensure the understanding and subsequent deepening. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this link in again in case it's disappeared further up the chat. I can't really talk much, as you know, about the radio control cars, but please look at this yourself. Please, please, please. I agree, Heather Ann. Stay away from this if you can. If you have had them, do you know what I reckon? Now, this is my opinion. Okay. The first one, the body probably cleared a lot of it out. Most people got sick with the first one and they didn't get as sick with the second one. If you had the first one, Natural Born Rebel, what's up, Penny? Hello, bud. You all right, mate? We're at the end of the stream now. We're just covering the last few. Good night, Nung Nung. Nung Nung's going to bed. Good night, darling. Love you. Right, they do it for money, fame, and further the agenda. I think it's much worse than money and fame. I think it's far more sinister. I don't think these people are human that are running the country. Jesus is scary, and now they want to. Yeah, exactly, Jennifer. That troll. I have 40 pricks. Says that troll. Okay, lovely name. Welcome. Anyway, where are we now? Hit the like if you're a troll or hit the dislike. It's up to you. Right. Graphene and its derivatives, graphene oxide and carbon nanotubes, are part of the components of the pricks, according to what has already been stated in this blog. So again, you need to read this yourself, people. I can't read this. I'm just talking about a radio control car. My son has got a broken radio RC car, and I'm just trying to work out how we get the controller to work. Yeah, and how that these new batteries that they're putting in the cars have got this special technology. So I wonder I still think Starlink has got something to do with this as well as SG. But I'm hoping that if you've had one, the body would have rejected this. Just like my little boy Jack, he's allergic to dairy. Now, when he has dairy, or when he has gluten, or when he has a virus, it seems his body freaks out, pushes everything out, and comes out in a rash. So his body is saying, "We've got an invader. We need to get rid of the invader." Yeah. Hello, Mr. Wolf. What's the time, Mr. Wolf? Has Mr. Wolf got a wrench? No, let me give Mr. Wolf a wrench. Spot Paz. Where's oh, there he is. There you go. Right. Yeah, you do right, natural born rebel. Thanks for that, Paz. That's gross, grabbing 40 pricks at once. It kind of is. Mr. Wolf, we're on Penny Bunny. So because it's your first time in the Penny Bunny stream, you came into a Curious Bunny stream, so you've got a wrench in this one now as well. So can we all welcome Mr. Wolf? He's one of the first subscribers I ever had, as well as Chris Collin, and is now coming into the live stream. Thank you again for your support the other day. The first one has gone into the Bunny Fund. The second one went to Jack. I've already bought him a tank and a truck thing. And then the other thing I've bought him is asleep, so I can say is a monster truck, like it's one that you pull back. It's a Hot Wheels monster truck, and it's come today. So is it coming tomorrow? It's coming tomorrow. So I'm going to wrap that up and put it from you. So there you go. Because Mr. Wolf very kindly donated to Jack the other day, and I thought that was really sweet of him. As did Sid on the Net as well. Sid on the Net, thank you for your donation the other day. That is also going to Jack. So yeah, thank you for all welcome, Mr. Wolfing. Isn't he lovely? Thank you. So yeah, everyone's welcoming Mr. Wolfing. Okay. Sheepdog, just run away from the wolf. Run away, run away. So yeah, Paz is obviously watching. He's looking after us. Wolf, Soz, excuse my spelling. Teresa. And just having a quick gander through. So again, I've put it in twice now. Please, 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 please look at this. Now again, if you've had one prick, all is not lost, because there's a good chance your body got rid of this. Now I believe they want us to have the third one because people's immune systems are actually better than they realised. Our immune systems are fucking this stuff out. If you've had two, all I can say is don't give up. If you've had two pricks, as Joe says, he openly says it, he's had two. If you're listening, Joe, there's a good chance, mate, if you're not feeling ill, there's a good chance that your body has spat this out. Because why do they want us to have more and more and more? If this worked, you wouldn't need to have more and more and more. So, yeah, Joe. So, I don't know how you felt when you had them. If anything, I think feeling ill is probably a positive thing, because when you feel ill, it means your immune system's working. I feel like death right now, right? Do you know? And you probably do know, but anyway, for those of you who don't know, when you're ill and you feel ill, it's your body making you feel ill, not the illness. Your immune system, sick after the first one, nothing after the second one. That's interesting. Maybe your body has worked up immunity to it, spat it out. Just don't have any more, please. Don't have any more. I'm just begging you guys. That's what they're trying to do, is destroy your immune system. Yeah, exactly, Teresa. So anyway, so right, when you've got the flu or a cold or anything, or if you cut yourself, your body, our bodies are amazing things. They get a load of white blood cells, which is why when you're poorly, your CRP will shoot up. My CRP will be through the roof right now, which is like the measurement of your immunity, of your white blood cells. They go flying to the area. They create the snot. The flu isn't the snot. It sounds gross. It's not. Inflammation isn't the virus. Inflammation is your body's reaction to it. So people don't. If you got ill, if I got the flu and I never got the symptoms of the flu, I'd be dead. That's why kids are always ill, because every time they get a little virus that we'll probably brush off because we're so used to them by now, their immune system's working. So the kids get sick a lot because their immune system's building up. So the immune reaction is why you feel ill. If you didn't have the immune reaction, you would just die. The virus would just kill you. But this is my immune system's making me have a sore throat, not the virus, my immune system, because it's inflammation. That is why people with autoimmune disease, for example, Like, for example, Jack's got celiac disease. So when his body ingests gluten, his body sees it as an invader and sends all these white blood cells there and causes inflammation when it doesn't need to. So that is what people don't realize, is that when you're sick, it's a positive thing, because you're reacting to the illness. So if you're getting sick from the first one, that's your body probably spitting it all out. You're probably immune to it now. I think they've tweaked the last one. I think with each one they're tweaking it, because they're seeing, oh, that person's dropped dead. That person's got immunity to it now. You've probably got immunity to it, Joe. The third one will probably be a different version again. Do you, Heather Ann? Yeah, you get it. Sally Sue. Yeah, I'm with you, darling. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, yeah? A lot of people don't realise. They think that the flu causes your runny nose. No, it doesn't. It's your immune system causing the runny nose. It's what your body does. My glands are swollen in my neck because they're working. My lymphatic system is working, getting rid of it all. Who let the wolves out? 50 trillion cells in our bodies constantly regenerating, developing, and growing. Fabulous stuff. Yeah, that's why you trust the placebo effect and let your body take the fight. Immunity from what? What do you mean? From these little fuckers? I'm hoping that Joe, when he had that reaction the first time, his body. You see, when you can't get the same cold twice unless it mutates. If you get a cold, you get sick. The same cold bug comes into your body a week later. Your body won't react to it because it knows it doesn't need to. So if he's had the second one and his body's already got an immunity to it. Thank you, Michael Stephen. If Joe didn't get sick from the second one, there's a good chance that his body is immune to that because he spat out the first one. Exactly, Joe. They make everything. They make thrush cream. They make some of the medications for the animals. They make everything. Anyway, look at Johnson and Johnson, bloody talc that made cancer. They got sued for. If you're going to use talcum powder, use talc-free talc. Is all I'm going to say, because you can buy it. I know it sounds insane, but you can. It's got corn powder in it and whatever. Corn is a whole new thing. Corn should not be yellow either. It's all genetically modified. Corn's white. Anyway, moving on. So you need, I'm not going to read all of this, all right? I'll be here all pissing down. I've got sore throat. But anyway, and also I get told off by PooTube. So another thing I wanted to just highlight before we go is Richard D. Hull wrote an email to his MP. Okay. Now, I would implore everybody here, and I'm going to be doing the same, okay, to send, if you're in the UK, if you're in the UK. Thing is, if you're anywhere, I've been recovering. How have you, Bev? Oh, you had your second one, didn't you? Oh, darling. Did you have it, did you? It tells, yeah, we don't differentiate between, and I did, no, I had antibiotics, so natural, but I had pneumonia. 70% of ours is as well, Paul. I think you'll find it's higher than that. It's everywhere. Right, you know when you get your Marks and Spencer's food delivery, if you do ever at Christmas, you have the posh food. It's all full of it. And that you pay extra thinking, oh, it's more expensive. No, nothing wrong with baby oil. Yeah, who said anything about baby oil, Lee? 55% Europe. I think it's way more than that. You look, slippery and wet. Even the organic stuff, look at the soil. Probably booster beginning with M. I don't know what that means. We can change it to prick P-Rix, please. Susan. Yeah, I think prick we're all right with, because they think it's a naughty word for a Mr. Winky, so we can get up with that. Hell no up your nose. Yeah, the sticker up the nose in the UK. Anyway, so this heat, I'm going to give this a quick read. Okay, I'm not going to go into too much of it, but I'm going to give it a quick scan. He wrote to his MP, who is Gerald Jones MP. I don't know if anyone has got that MP, but I'm sure in America you could probably doctor this and send it to your senator or whoever it is that's in that, you know, you voted in, your local mayor maybe, or whoever. I've done a great deal of research into the program. Okay, and the possible true reason for it. It is clear that the do not do what the makers claim, i.e., protect people from some imaginary. Many scientists have now examined the contents of the under powerful electron microscopes, and studies conclude that all of that I can't say is in it. Multiple studies have shown that the contains nanotech. I can't say anymore, right? But basically, he has sent the UK column yellow card report system that we looked at the other day, okay, which is collated from the actual MHRA, which is our reporting scheme in the UK. America has the same. Theirs is called something different, and I can't think of the top of my head, but the CDC has one as well. Okay, you can report any adverse reactions of anything from your paracetamol to your ibuprofen to Anyway, what is happening in the UK and around the world makes past genocide and Holocaust throughout history look like children's parties. Now that you have been informed and shown the evidence, if you fail to act on this request, you will be party to the ongoing genocide and should hopefully end up in prison. So he's put them on warning. Were you elected to roll over and play your part in the rape and genocide of your fellow humans? Or were you elected to seek truth and represent and protect your constituents? This is a global scam. Okay, so that is the letter that he has written. I haven't read it all out. Just please have a look at it, people. Yeah, prison. Yes, don't differentiate. That's the key, as the saying goes. You've got to be very careful how you word this. You should look into the immune suppressants can do to you. Oh, yeah, no. But some people like Craig, our lovely Craig, who has a serious autoimmune disease, Crohn's, he has to take steroids. It messes his immune system. Earlier in the year, you were calling it a vagina, was I? What was I calling a vag? Oh yeah, vag. Yeah, we can call it a vag or a prick. We can flick between the two. So if you have an MP, please look into this. The links are in there. Rachel, hasn't Rachel got hang on a minute. Hello, darling. Again, please, everybody here, do not. And thanks for the likes, and thank you if anyone's bought any coffees or PayPals for the bunnies. Thank you. Right, I've just got an email from Joe. I'll add you on WhatsApp, darling. Okay. No, it's that one. It's for me other half. He wants it. It's how can I put it? What's the word? Oh fucking hell, I can't think of the word. Anyway, it's for him, it's not for me. I'm proud of it. Yeah. So anyway, we're not here to put anyone down who has this. If you've had it, you are welcome. We are not going to have a go at you. Anyone that is having a go at anybody for doing it, please don't. It's not nice. And we've all, like, I don't know everything. We don't know everything. There's stuff we don't know. Yeah, we need to mix up the code. Now, if this stays up, because we are on an amber warning already, there's a good chance this is going to go. But if it doesn't, because I've left it to the end to talk about it, then we've done well. As you know, I kept getting strikes last year, and that was from old content. I was getting strikes for my old stuff. I've never had a strike during a live stream. Hello, Corey, Connecticut. How you doing? I've never had a strike from a live stream. I'm not very well, mate. Excuse the voice. I have never had a strike for anything recent. It's all been. Do you know what? One of my last strike to get me closed down on this channel, that when I got it back again, which was just crazy, was for an old article that I read from the Sun about egg stain. You can't even say the actual word because they have fit. A joke. It was one of these spoof stories that said that Eggstein had been sighted on his ranch and there was clones running around. They have no else to do in their lives. Yeah, exactly, Paz, I do. But at the end of the day, look, if this survives, then we go over to the other one. If it survives, we won't be talking about this for a little bit now. I think if you're onto a winner, you take the win and don't gamble anymore, if you know what I mean. So just don't use any trigger words, because they genuinely do. They send the Google moderators in. I did notice the other day. What's this? Oh, I did notice the other day, though, folks, that what was I going to say? So I've got distracted by chat again. This is what happens. I read chat and then I get distracted. Who's it? Tomo73. Is that one of yours, Paz? I think it is, isn't it? 43 people here. The middle, Jimmy Eat World, Let's Jam. Oh no, what's happened? 50 people here, I think. 43 people, 50 likes. Thank you, everybody. I'm all gravy, baby, says Paz. Can I see people? It will help. I don't know what that means. Anyway, thank you for being here, people. Paz, I'm going to get off. Is Tony awake? I hope things work out. Shameful was happening. Thumbs up. Thank you, Natural Born Rebel. Hit the like or the dislike if you don't like me. What happened to that lady from New York? She disappeared. I hope she was a real, genuine person, you know. Right, I'm going to go because I'm not very well, people. But thank you so much for coming in. And if this stays up, it'll be a miracle. I'm not going to get rid of this one. We're going to keep it up because there's been some good information in. You know, we need to move to another platform. Yeah, we can. That's what I'm saying, though, Joe. We can, but we won't. We won't reach any new people. You know, and Bev, if you have had it, darling, then that's your choice, darling. You know, we don't just talk about that here. We talk about other stuff. There's people that come to my other channel that are interested in UFOs and aliens and ghosts and the shape of the earth and Antarctica and all sorts of stuff. And they have the prick. They don't know anything about this. And this is what I'm saying. If I go to like D Live or something, I will never reach new people. Yeah, how was the film, Paz? Do you want to come and tell us quickly before I shut it down? Or are you okay? It's 12 o'clock and I'm passing out. Is Tony going live? Can somebody find out what time is it for Tony? 7. Knack web. Oh, okay. Thanks for being. Of course, Bev. I'll always be understanding. There's a few people that have had it. Like Joe had 2. He's not having the 3rd. All I can say, Bev, is if you can, please look into this link. I'm going to put it in again. That's all I'm asking. I think if you're going to put something into your body, do you not want to know what it is? This isn't lies. This is a fact. This has come from scientists, doctors who are getting we know the MSM lie, right? Which bit, darling? No, it's fine, sweetheart. Paul Fleming, hello, mate. Yeah, I know, but there's some people that have it, and we can't tell them off for doing it. How you doing, Paul? All I say is look into it because it's you own that body. You got it. In my opinion, God gave it you. Now, a lot of people don't believe in God. I do. It's your God-given right to know what is going in and out. Well, not out. Just get it. If it's something that you want to get out, get it out. But it's up to you what goes in. And in my opinion, like I would want to know what's going in. So that link there is from research from a Spanish epidemiologist, Spanish doctor. So that is actual pictures, and he's written to his MP to demand, yeah, exactly, informed consent. It's in ruins, same as mine, darling. Falling apart, love. Yeah, exactly. That's all I say. It's just be fair. The way the government of the world are going, it's not fair. Like they're only giving one side. They're not giving both sides. If they told you everything that's going on, then people wouldn't be doing it. And that's what I hate. Therma Uman. I can never get your name right. Young fellas, researching more into their new cars. That's what being injected. Exactly, sheepdog. You know, used to be a phrase used in every abortion debate. It should still apply now. Yeah, it's true that. Thank you, Penny, says Michael. What for, bud? Which bit? But yeah, no one's sticking anything in me. But that's all I can say is know what's going on. And the amount of people in real life around me who have, from the start, who have had one, but not a second one, or they've said, oh, sorry, you're balmy, you, Pen. I'm like, yeah, I know, but you know, one day I might be right. What are you going to do then? Now, if I'm right, you're fucked. If I'm wrong, I'll just go and have it. Yeah. But if I am right, you can't reverse time. If I'm wrong, you won't need to. And they were like, yeah, you're right. Anyway, they've come to me now. They've had two. Not having any more, Pen. You're right. So, you know, it's not about being right and wrong. It's just about being careful. But yeah, we're in an echo chamber here. And if we just stay and we just stick with each other, we're never going to reach new people. 15 years since Natural Born Rebel. Oh, sorry, we have to reach new people. And again, if you are happy with that, I'm not to tell you not to have something. I can't tell you what to do. It's up to you what you do. Echo. Is there an echo? Shouldn't be. If there is, that's strange. We are heading into social credit chart. Yeah, of course we are. We already are. The credit check system. You know, when you can't get something, but you know you can afford to pay for it, like it's ridiculous. Then you've got some people getting mortgages they can never afford. Sorry, the credit score system was the start of it, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. But I don't believe in just sitting here and talking to each other as an echo chamber. I missed that, Teresa. I went to highlight your last comment, but I can get this one because once it goes off the page, it won't let me. My sons were kicked out of school for questioning teachers. I said, if you can't debate teenager, you should be a teacher if a self-taught. Exactly. Well done to Teresa. Penny, I love you, but you are an airhead sometimes. Lol. Thank you, Natural Born Rebel. Loving the insults there. 60 gigahertz microRise eliminates oxygen symptoms. Say, Maz, so sorry, fat fingers. Don't worry about it. No echo sound is clear, says Dave. I only said I'm not having it, not because I'm scared, but they are bringing masks back so much from exactly. Yeah, just common sense, people. If you have a cold, forget the plague, pre-plague days. If you have a cold, just don't go around kissing people unless they wanted to. Don't go around hugging people. Maybe don't go to the cinema or a restaurant indoors and get the germs. We don't have a bucket to piss in, but the leaders are all super duper rich. Exactly, Lee. Exactly. Yeah, sheepdog. Fair play to Teresa. We don't have a bucket. I've read that bit. You'd be surprised what teens are getting taught in schools. I wouldn't be, darling. That is why, sweetheart, I homeschool, darling, because I know. Masks, bagpipe. Yeah, you're just breathing in your old carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, even people. You're just breathing it back in again. You're breathing out what it's like putting your shit back up your bum. It's just you just wouldn't do it, would you? Don't go and watch Spider-Man. Well, Paz just did. Not an insult. I know, mate. I know you love insulting me. Insults don't bother me. If I did, I wouldn't be on YouTube anymore. They've tried everything to get rid of me, including getting this channel shut down, and I got it back again. I've never met anybody who has managed to get 4 strikes in a week, have their channel closed completely, and get it back again in 4 months' time. Please find somebody else who's done that. And if anyone doesn't believe me, I've got all the proof. I've got the proof where they closed my channel down. They even gave me strikes when my channel was gone. Now, when they close a channel, they don't get rid of it, they just hide it. People think it's gone. Paz's channel, he closed it himself. That'll still be there somewhere. Trust me. Proud of my son, so happy. Yeah, brilliant. Dandelion. It's like Jack. He's only 7. He knows more about this than most people. You know, wearing a mask is like trying to keep a fart. Exactly, exactly. That's why people are getting pneumonia. People are getting pneumonia because they're breathing in their own shit. Common sense is a flower that doesn't grow in someone's garden. Yet people's lady gardens are becoming overgrown with ridiculousness. He is, Bev. You missed him last night on here. I think was you in? I think he was. He was here last night. I'm hoping that he'll do another one, Paz. I know you're probably listening, but you're not going to come on because it's date night. But I will reply in a bit to your message. But if anybody wants to buy a coffee to support the bunnies at Christmas, you can. The link is pinned, by the way. And thank you to those that have, if anybody has. Thank you. So kind. And I think that's it now. So we've got 46 people in. I'm going, oh, is Tony going or not? Is he fell asleep? Because somebody message him and tell him to wake up. No, he's not set it up. Who's still here? Is anyone still here? Do bunnies drink coffee? Dandelion likes tea. I think I might, if Tony's fell asleep and there's still 47 people here, I'm going to go make a cup of tea and come back with somewhere to congregate. Just give me a minute and I'll put Snoopy on. Bush, as his name says, it's time to wake up. Yeah, come on, Tone. He's been to work, though. Confidence doesn't come in a shot glass, but sometimes it helps. Yeah. I'm still here, says Green King. Yes, says Rachel. Who wants me to stay so you guys have got somewhere to go? So buy a coffee for a bunny that likes tea. Well, I'm going to change that. I'm going to change it to hay or something because I don't even like coffee myself. I hate it. Yeah, put Snoopy on. Yes, Paul, why is it so crappy? I've missed something. Right. Let me just get this on. Dying.com. I am so poorly. I have a cuppa with you before I go. You know. Right, let's get Snoop Dogg on. Right, we've got part 1 and 2 together, but part 3 is much clearer. It's filmed in 4K, but it only lasts 3 minutes. So I'm going to put 1 and 2 on, though I do prefer part 3. I'm going to redo part 1 and 2 into HD, into 4K. I need Tony. I know. He's fell asleep again. Someone ring him to Coney. You hear? He's got his phone number. I have, but he's in Canada. Right. I put Snoopy on while I pop to the room. I'm going to go to the room. I'm going to make a cup of tea. Enjoy Snoop Dogg. Be back soon. If I don't pass out on the floor.
letter of congratulations. 12 letters.
What if he can't fix it? Just because, he's not around right now.
Well, he's gonna come back. He has to. He does everything for me.
Pat on the back.
I'm sorry?
Gesture of congratulations. 12 letters.
Well, look at you, Miss Smarty Pants.
That's what they call me.
What's going on? Homeless shelter, youth home, church pantry. Spread the joy. Detroit only wants PB&J. Now, I'm all for a theme, but really? The homeless get to be picky now?
Sorry.
You okay? I'm a smart man. Okay. Yeah, I'm talking common sense. I know some ball when I see it small. But there I stood in the quick cash line. Uniform and everything. Ready to tell these fools that even though we might look like every person that walks through that door, that's not who we are, right? That's right. That's right. And you can save their crap for the next Joe with sucker written on his forehead because I'm not the one. Not today. What happened?
Hey everybody, I'm just about to go to bed. Just showered Snoopy and just thought I'd say hello to everybody. So here he is. He's looking very fluffy. Look how fluffy he is. He's in a mood. Snoopy. Snoopy poops. Have you had a shower? Have you? How do you feel about this shower? You're in a mood? Oh no. It's not a happy piggy. Don't want to talk to us. Look, he's hiding. Snoopy poops. So he's in a mood. I said, oh, we do a Snoopy video. I think we are due a Snoopy part. We love Hello, sorry, I was just brewing my tea. All right, I'm not staying long myself. Do you know, I've just got up to make a cup. I nearly passed out. Just turn that down. Right. I just literally when I put the kettle on, got harassed by Oscar as usual. Followed me into the kitchen. Nipped to the loo. I did a wee while my tea was brewing. Nipped back, put the video on. That is from my playlist. Hello, Dave. You all right, mate? Dive, another dive. Happy Joy's in Oz. We've got Peter from Barbara in Oz. We've got a few Aussies. We've got Peter Dell, who's in Oz. We've got a few Aussie friends. Mim G is in Oz. We love our Aussie cousins. Yeah, so I got up, put the kettle on, like brewing my tea, quick week, and then I come back and put the Netflix one on because all that's in my Snoopy playlist. There's loads of videos in there. All the bunny videos go into my bunny playlist. So if ever you want to look at the bunnies, they're in there. On the mend. Oh, I'm so poorly, Dave. Honestly, whatever it is, me and Jack have got. Jack's covered in a rash from it. Good night, Cynthia Cliff. Lots of love, mate. So good night, Teresa and Teresa. Good night, Sheepdog. Good night, Cynthia Cliff. We love you. Thank you for all your support and the Telegram group. You guys are amazing. On the mend, good. So has anyone heard from Tony yet? Because I'm going to have a cuppa. And honestly, I'm going to go and have a shower. Because I just feel, when you're all clammy when you're not very well. And I know that sometimes you don't really feel like having a shower because your head hurts so much. But I think I'll feel better if I do. So I'm going to have my cuppa, have a shower, maybe have some noodles or something. I don't know. Might eat. I don't know. See. and then I've got to start Christmas shopping. Good night, Lee. Lots of love, mate. I was going to stay and drink my tea with you. Has Mr. Underbelly Has Mr. Underbelly not uploaded lately? Let me just have a look. Because I've not heard of him. He's been quiet and it's not like him. So I'm just thinking he's having a bit of a break. His last upload. Right, his last upload was 13 days ago. This isn't like him. I'm going to send him a quick message. I'm going to stay while I drink my tea, darling. As long as you guys want me to. Let me just send Mr. Underbelly a message because I'm getting a bit worried. Tell you something. He's not been on Discord either. I'm just going to go to his Facebook page. Hold on. I don't go on Facebook, but I just want to see if he's been active. No, the last time he did anything on Facebook was the 8th of November. See, I don't go on Facebook. Oh God, everyone knows of my, oh God. Oh, fuck off, Oscar. He's doing it again. He's playing up again now. Hang on a minute. He's got in the kitchen. Fucking hell. Just stop it. You're really getting on my tits. Stop it. Sir in there. Look at it. Dandelion. I wouldn't mind you digging if you weren't naughty. You could go in there and start letting her in the kitchen and just being naughty. So naughty, Oscar. I've never known a rabbit this naughty in my life. Honestly, you're the naughtiest in the world, Oscar. Tell the dandelion's been eating carrot again. Yeah, play with Jack's cars. I'm back. Yeah, I wouldn't mind. He's digging in the hallway, right? Which I don't really mind because he's just digging into the hard floor. But he gets into the kitchen, he pushes the door open, and then he goes in and he digs up Rupert's litter tray, which is one of the most annoying things that he could do. Like, you do the litter trays, he just digs them all up and kicks all the hay and the litter all over the kitchen floor. Yeah, I've done it again. I swear to God, I'm going to make a fucking slipper out of you. Now, fucking stop it. Stop it. Too cute to be angry with, though. You've got this cuteness going on that's just out of control. Yeah. Is that why you're being naughty? Because you've run out of food again? Don't eat my hair. Stop it. Snoopy. Oh, fuck's sake. They're terrorising me. Where's the marshmallow gone? Dandelion. Oh, fuck, where's Dandelion? Dandy. Dandelion. Dandelion. lost the marshmallow. Dandelion. We've lost Dandelion. She's disappeared. How could that little thing disappear? Sorry, people. Hello, Dave. I'm not very well, mate. I'm just staying for my cuppa and I'm off. There she is. I found it. Right. Oh, I'm back. It's just been naughty, question everything. I've had to go and pick him up and say, listen, just stop it and put him in the lounge. Oh, God. Yeah, the problem is with him, right? Again, and I'm not very well, so I shouldn't be up and down. I should be resting. He goes into the kitchen. He digs up Rupert's litter tray. Poor Rupert, he's lost his wife. He's still lost his wife. You know, he lost Miffy. He hasn't got a wife still. Dandelion was bought for him, and she's ended up making friends with Oscar and hates him. So poor Rupert's still grieving from Miffy losing his wife. He's on his own in the kitchen. Oscar goes in. He's terrified of Oscar. Absolutely petrified because he's a big giant thing. Oscar wouldn't hurt him, but and then Dandelion comes in and she goes and bites him. So that's why I have to keep getting up all the time because they go in the kitchen. Anything else naughty, I could live with, but I have to get. And they think it's funny. I tell you now, they think it's hilarious that they have to keep getting me up. I know they think it's funny because they don't do it when I'm not live. They don't do it. I'll be sat here watching TV. 9 times out of 10 now, they don't do it anymore. They used to. They only do it when I'm live. Every single time, if I'm on the phone or if I'm on a stream, like I'm on Tony's panel, I don't really go on anyone's panel apart from Tony and Taco now. I'll do one with Paz. I think said to Paz we'll have to do one on his, but how you doing, Dad? Not very well, mate. I just think it's a winter virus. Get it every year. Jack's got it. He's covered in a rash. He's covered in a viral rash. Though it is fading a lot. So it's just body just reacts to it. It's how his body reacts, and he's giving it to me. His dad's fine as usual. His dad don't touch wood. He's got a really good immune system. Anyway, so I think getting up and down, up and down, up and down constantly when I'm ill is making me feel 1,000 times worse. But he's lying down now. I just said to us, "This is why being naughty." Anyway, his food bowl was empty again. I feed him about 16 times a day. I've never when I got him off his mummy. No, I don't think it's the plague. When I got him, his mummy said to me, she said, you won't realise the amount of food that they eat. She went, that's why I can't keep him because I've got parents, and she's like one of these breeders that they're not like these backyard breeders. They're pets. She's only got 2, a mum and a dad, and she has like 1 litter a year. And everyone took their. She had 9 babies. That's unheard of. Having 9 babies of a French rabbit. And everyone turned up to pick up their babies when they got to like 12 weeks. And the person who had reserved Oscar never turned up. Didn't want him. And she said, I can't keep him. I just can't cope. They eat too much. They don't stop eating. They are literally, the cost of the food and the hay has gone through the roof since we had him. He eats more than the other 9 or other 8 now in a day, what they eat in a week. He just doesn't stop eating. And I've just looked, his bowl's empty again. Anyway, he's lying down now. Just fed him again, but he is cute though. He is cute. So yeah, anyway, I just thought I'd stay for like while I'm drinking my cuppa. What I put Facebook were the worst. Yeah, I kept mine because of I feel shit, mate. Dave, it's so good to see you, bud. I've missed you. We missed you on Telegram. Me and Lindsay miss you millions. Yeah, it's not the plague. Dave, did you have the prick in the end? I'm hoping you haven't. I don't think you have, but yeah, no, it's all the same. I didn't even know I had an Instagram until someone told me to download it, and I had one. Apparently, they make one when you make. I had my Facebook since 2011, 2012. Yeah, it's been naughty again now. What are you doing? I was digging. He's eating now. Right, eat your food and hush your noise. See, when I logged in to speak to Mr. Underbelly, I have to then reply to people that have messaged me. Just going to check if Mr. Underbelly's been seen online. Right, okay. Mr. Underbelly was last seen 9 hours ago, so at least we know he's okay. I was getting a bit worried then, you know. Am I being over the top? I don't think so. He's probably busy with Christmas. I've got so much to do. So many Christmas presents to buy. Again, hello, Mr. Dusty Bins here. How you doing, bud? Well, we'll never get me neither. Me neither. An email comes through. The last few days in another intense deluge of migrants making the crossing. This is why I don't cover it, because what's the point? What is the point? I can't do anything. The channels that are covering it are down there. If you want to find out about it, it used to be Active Patriot. Is Active Patriot still going? I don't know. He used to be going I used to know him years ago, and then he got taken off. I don't know if he's still going. Tracy Wiseman started it about a year ago, and she's grown quite big now. When she started, she only had a couple of hundred subs, and she worked her ass off. She did to get where she is. She's respect to Tracy Wiseman. It's aggravating. It is. It's fucking annoying. I can't do anything about it. What can I do other than go down there? And I live in York, so I can't. My car isn't on the road. If I do go, I've got to take Jack. I'm not going to go to the. It's all right, OB. I stayed on because Tony's fell asleep. We think. I'm not insulting anyone from this live stream. People don't realise that people can still get into private profile and sabotage it. No, I'm with you. But I didn't even know, right? To be fair, I've had my Facebook. I've got another one from before then, from like 2005, 2006, which I deactivated, but it's still there. My second one I got from 2012. Again, it's only there. How you doing, Mr. Gamevet, Mr. Dusty Bin? It's your new nickname now. That's it now. Active Patriot is doing even more now. He's actually bought a boat. Has he? I didn't fuck it because he stopped, didn't he? He stopped. Do you remember all the? Like, this is why I stopped being involved. I'm still a moderator on John Lawrence's channel. I'm good friends with John Lawrence. We never did have that phone call either, which we were supposed to have had ages ago. But yeah, I got out of it all, Dr. Chunky Biscuit. The only Patriot channels I go on now is John Lawrence, which I keep missing him, and Paz. And sometimes Rotten Politics, I'll go and watch his videos as well. I like him. He was here, mate. He was at the cinema. He watched the new Spider-Man movie. Is Nobby still going, Obi? Because Nobby stopped as well when he got raided at the camp. He stopped. The dogs died as well. The dogs. It's disgusting. A businessman in Grimsby gave him some money. Oh, really? Because he had enough of all the infighting. There's too much infighting. It got to the point. That's why I left. I used to be, I used to talk to them all, but it got ridiculous, and then it all become division. It was like if you don't hate Palestine, or if you don't love Palestine, or if you don't hate the Jews, or if you love the Jews, and it got really silly. And it's like, it's not about Palestine, it's not about the Jews, it's about this country, it's about England. And again, I'm sorry to people who aren't in England and they're in Scotland and Wales and Northern Ireland. I've got nothing but respect for you, especially my Ulster friends. I don't know, I love them all. But I can't stand the people that run you, though. The DUP are a lot better than the other fuckers. But I love England. I'm an Anglo-Saxon. I want my country. Now, I think Jade is still doing stuff, I think. I don't follow her. I still remember a Britain First. They took my... They automatically took my payment out for another year. Ladies and titties are no good. Oh, titles. Did you mean to say that? Labels. That is how ill I am. I'm not even seeing. I do not seen that question everything. I seen that as ladies and titties are no good. Fucking hell, Pen. Go to bed. To me, people gave up the freedom to get the freedom. They didn't have the freedom. They no blame the young chap for that. Oh, I know. The thing is, right, and I've said this before, they dumbed us down over a many years. They took over the local media. They tried this in 2009 with swine flu, and even and Channel 4 were questioning it back then, right? They were questioning it. Now they've bought all the local newspapers out. Like years ago, you had your Evening Mail, right? Your Evening Mail in Bath. If you're a Brummie or if you know the Evening Mail, it was our go-to newspaper. It got bought out by the Trinity Group, the Mirror. They own all the local newspapers. So even if you turn off the mainstream media and you go to your local newspaper, it's the same people running it. There's about 4 or 5 different people running the entire UK media, and that's the problem. Oh, I know you're busy, Dave. I know. How are how's your son doing? Was it your son that had to have the prick or something? Hello, Jennifer, sweetheart. I'm just drinking my cuppa with you lot. There's still 35 people here. You say he's the most untrustworthy one out of the whole lot. Yeah, they're all horrific. It's really difficult to say. I'd say it's a cross up between the BBC and Sky. Just realised the channel. What channel? What do you mean, mate? You mean you're on the other? I'm lost. Hey, now I've read that one. Yeah, Ebola was going to get us. Yeah, yeah, we love OB. Yeah, Jennifer's a Scot, I think. You're a Scot, aren't you, darling? Yes, get the prick, says Dave. I love Scottish people. I just wish they wouldn't vote the SNP, but I don't know anyone that does. This is what I'm saying. Like, do you know anyone that actually votes for the SNP or Plaid Cymru or certainly the DUP are all right. I love Ulster. The monetised one. They both are now, Dave. You know about me? I'm really confused. He's joking, Paul. He's joking. I'm really confused. Oh, yeah. Penny, what will you do if you're forced to take the prick? Will stop you buying food or goes far? I don't know, mate. I don't know. Well, I won't have it rolled out. Yeah, Bolt Gun was here while I was making a cuppa. Are you still here, Bolt Gun and Mrs. Me? If you are Bolt Gun, can we? If I drop Mrs. Me an email, would you be able to sort out a prepping? Who's up for a prepping night with Paz and Bolt Gun and hopefully Casey if he's free? I know Casey's very busy. It's Derek Alex, who's Bolt Gun's son, who's also ex-serviceman. Who's up for a prepping night? They'll tell us what to put in our bags. These are army people and a marine. I haven't voted since 19. Tomo, are you from Paz's channel? I think you are, aren't you, bud? Not forgetting the hole. Yeah, what happened to the hole in the ozone layer? Do you remember when you couldn't use your hairspray, ladies? There's nothing worse than when you get in those restless moments. I know. The thing is, a person who asked me, Dr. Chunky Biscuit asked me, you always make me want a biscuit, even when I'm ill, I want a biscuit. I won't have it. I don't know what to say to you, bud. Like, I thought so. Let me just give you a wrench. Thought so. What? That would be good, Penny. Yeah, Obi's up for that. I think we all know the basics, like put some six months of loo roll and tinned food, bottles of water, baby wipes. And Paz didn't agree, but I do. If you're out in the wild in the bushes, right, and you can't have a shower, what's the prepping night? We're going to get a marine in and Paz and possibly another serviceman from America, and they're going to tell us how to prep for the apocalypse or the worst. Because what do we need? From an army point of view, not just me, who knows the basics, and all of you that probably know more than me. Or the Amazon rainforest. Yeah. So I would say public health order. You can't be forced. Yeah, exactly. And the Nuremberg. I think it's is it 5 or 6 now? Article 5 or 6 Nuremberg Code. My tender bum needs what? Right. If you're in the wild, right, and this is something that even Paz didn't think about. Now, this is my OCD, and I think ahead. If you can't have a shower, you can't find a stream to wash your bits in, right? Oh yeah, and if you do find a stream, thank you for saying Penny Bunny. I hope I'm not. Of course you're not silly. No, 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 no. You ask away. There's never too many questions in this channel. Never. There's nothing worse when you go into a live stream and you're scared to say anything. Yeah, you're right. Question everything you did. That's why we need him in. Retendable. Yeah. Get some flushable wipes though, because you don't want to end up putting the old baby wipes down the toilet. Yeah, ask as many questions as you want. I hate going to live streams and you ask a question and people go, you're on off topic. There's no such thing that here. We have a general topic. Tonight was a news night, but that's just a loose thing. Yeah, this is our channel, not mine. It's not a dictatorship. If you guys want to talk about something else, feel free. And that's why I think people like it, because it's for everyone. Especially when you're feeling pretty run down, time of the year, sometimes we're overwhelmed. So much to do. Yeah, exactly. Like, we're supposed to be going to see Santa tomorrow. I can't take him. Though his spots have faded. But I'm ill. So, what news? Just general news, mate. We looked at the start, we covered the missing YouTuber. Yeah, speak your mind, but just use code. That's all I'm going to say is use code. Shelter, a sharp knife, and a form of making a fire. Yeah, it would always stand at OB. Yeah. Anyway, if you can't get yourself some water, and you know, I don't want to go into too much detail here, but you know your bits are a bit smelly, or your armpits are a bit stinky. You need to find a way of least refreshing yourself. A packet of baby wipes. Now, if you do go, yeah, we always use code. That's how we're still here, Dave. We're still here, still fully monetized on both channels somehow. Touch wood. Touch wood. I got a strike on Penny Bunny too, but I knew that was coming. I sacrificed myself because I just wanted to do a test to prove if Alex Belfield was getting preferential treatment, and he did. He kept his video up, exactly the same video. Didn't speak in it. It was just a clip of someone talking in Germany. I downloaded his video, uploaded his video on Penny Bunny 2. And what happens? Mine gets taken down within milliseconds. His is still up. Why? Learning a lot about speaking code. It's been super useful. Yeah, we have to, Green King, because if you were with me last year, both channels were on 2 strikes, and this channel, sorry, had gone. Got it back. And yeah, we're still going. You know, we're still plodding on. Anyway, back to Dave. We covered the missing YouTuber. We did a little bit last night on the other channel about him. Pazza knows him. Really quick rundown. He's gonna be. He's into Q and all this stuff. He's a bit of a Q tard. No offense to Q people, but it's a load of bollocks. It's psyop bullshit. There is no trust. It's just a scam. Did you hear about New York, about how they were claiming global warming? It's because they can't use. No, and they're not calling it global warming anymore, are they? They're calling it climate change, because global warming is a load of bollocks, because people are getting snow in like autumn, so that the global warming went out the window. Yeah, 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 yeah. He does it all the time, Dave. He's had the pricks and he blames it on his aunt. And he's always saying to people, and he's nicking all what I say. If you look back, I've been saying for weeks, the booster is not a booster. It's a third jab. It's just another one from the same lot. It's not nothing different. It's not like a weaker version to boost the second version. It's just, and now he's saying that. It's crazy. Anyway, so we covered the missing YouTuber that I think is out in the woods, but the police are investigating his disappearance. We covered that. We then looked at some news headlines talking about what's going on in the world. Active Patriot on Telegram and Little Veteran is on Facebook. Is he? I think I was following Active Patriot on Telegram. I don't know. Can't remember. I think I left because I think he blocked me about 3 years ago because of somebody else. Yeah, Dr. Chunky Biscuit. Do you believe that? Because when he had his jabs, it was back in like July. He didn't have to have it then. He didn't have to have it then. Didn't have to. It's all right saying I did it then. I'm a carer. I got offered it in January. I was one of the very first people to be offered it. I've got the letter from January, and I'm an official carer. I don't have it. Yeah, but he went on holiday though. Do you remember in the summer he went to Spain? Was it Spain he went to? So I well, put it this way, he gets to talk about stuff that I can't, and I proved my point, and I took a strike for it. Asked for a quid earlier in the year. It was a top knot. Yeah. Now I remember I'd been following Alex Belfield since he had like 20, 15,000 subs from the isolation station days before he got big. And I remember the first time he ever asked for donations was to sue the BBC. Not this. This is like old time. He still on holiday though, didn't he? Right now, I gave him a tenner back in last summer, not this summer, last summer. Right now, he said, and it was his words, and I bet he's deleted it now, that I'm going to give it back. He says, if you give me a tenner, I'm guaranteed to win. Got it? Oh, he's changed it again. Look, he's got rid of the dinghy diver, the illegal immigrant now. Got it? Is it the same Gary? Yeah, it is. Right? But again, Dr. Chunky Biscuit, we can agree to disagree. That's what the world is. We can't all agree, mate. There's going to be things that we agree on, and there's going to be things that we don't agree on. Yeah, I hope, I really hoped, I hoped it wasn't that, Dave, but that's confirmed it for me. Now I've spoke to him on the phone, and he is different on the phone. He is putting a bit of an act on, but he's been trained by comedians and stuff, hasn't he? Right. Anyway, you're back up to 40 people here now. Belen's a Starker. Penny is a biscuit, actually. Yeah, it is. It's a bit. Yeah, it's it's a biscuit. Oh, yep. It's a cookie. Cookie biscuit. Attention-seeking wee buggers, but you love them. I do. I love them. Anyway, Paul Fleming, would you just let us know where you came from, please? Because I don't think you answered me last time. I only ask you because we know everybody is then. Right. Okay. Where was I now? Right. What was I going to say? He said if we all gave him a fiver or a tenner, and I think I gave him a tenner. I did. I gave him a fiver from me and a fiver from Al to his PayPal. He said, I'll give it you back. He didn't say nothing about giving it to charity. He said, I thought so, mate. He said, I'll give it you back. And that's why I gave it him, because he said to me, you'll get it all back. And then a few months later, when he got bigger, he then said, I'll give it to charity. And I think that's wrong. He lied. He lied to me. He told me I'd get it back. Now I'm poor. What if I don't want it to go to charity? Now, I'm not being nasty, but I've got my own charity here. You know, I've got all these animals that would be dead by now if it wasn't for me. So a lot of these charities, they've got like overheads, you know, like Help for Heroes. You look into that, even them. They're making money as well. Not 100% goes to yeah. There's some of it doesn't. Most of it does. But what? Why should it? What if I give to somebody and they say to me, "You can have it back"? If he said to me, "I'm going to give it to charity," and I gave it him, fair enough. But he didn't. He says you can have it back, and that is how I justified. And he hasn't given it me back, and he's got no intention of giving it me back, and that pissed me off. No more of those. I don't eat them anymore. Too much sugar in them, Lee. Stopped eating them about a year ago. He keeps saying. So yeah, Ballot John, North Dakota. Hello, mate. How you doing? Fargo. How are things up there, bud? Drop your link, will you, mate? Because I want to see if I'm subbed to you. I've made you blue, bud. Because you came in the other day and you got timed out by mistake. I think did Oscar time you out or something? My rabbit. He jumped on my phone. Something happened and I've made you a wrench now. What else? There's people in chat. There's 42 people here, but there's not 42 people talking, unfortunately. Has anyone got hold of Tony yet? Right. Still no reply from Mr. Underbelly. I hope he's all right. Big protest tomorrow. Really? He asked that ages ago, Paz. That was a bit of a delay. It was a bit of an entrance. I'm here. I'm here, everybody. I've only stayed on because Tony's fell asleep again. And I'm drinking my cup of tea and we're talking. Conspiracy guy is in thank you question everything. Right, I'm just going to sub to you, Balat John. I'm going to thank you so much, sweetheart. Would you do another stream with me? I'm just going to comment under your video. Just commenting under Ballot John so he knows who I am. Minnesota. Right, is iBogey? Hello, still here drawing pictures. Auto-corrected your name. I think John's gone again. He popped in and went again. I've just subbed to you, John, with this channel. I think I'm subbed with my other one. I'm well, thank you. You didn't tell us that. You didn't tell us about your Spider-Man. I think YouTube's have gone on strike. Oh, I think the tubes. Have they? What for? Conspiracy guy. Is his father-in-law is going. Oh God, I feel like I'm dying. What else are people saying? Was it really good? Was it a remake? Was it a remake? The one that Toby Maguire? I'm singing tomorrow night at risk of the cops. Oh yeah, what are you going carol singing? How are things over there, Dave? Because you've got the DUP, and I'm pretty certain that they're quite. You know, a lot of them voted against the passport. People need to realise it's not just a case that there are other parties involved, like the Liberal Democrats. A lot of them voted against the passport. There were some Labour MPs. They went against Keir Starmer, who is a globalist. Hello, I've got it, mate. So, the lovely question. Oh, yeah, you're right, Paul. The lovely, the beautiful question. Everything dropped your channel, mate. But thank you. I've just subbed to you. I have got my other channel as well. But thank you so much. I've just subbed to you, and I'll make sure I'm subbed with my other channel as well, mate. Thanks for coming in, bud. Spider-Man 5 out of 10. Who's Chris? Is that your son? I'm here. It wasn't a remake. Andrew Garfield and Toby are in it. Oh, really? Hang on a minute. Toby Maguire, the one that did like the 2003 or 2002, was it? Because they've made like so many remakes. I'm confused. Is it Dave? It's already here. We've got it back here. It's a joke. You can go to a restaurant, but you can't. You can go to the Christmas party and don't wear a mask, but you can't go to the shop. I know, Rachel. I didn't like the first ones with Toby Maguire and Kirsten Dunst. Not keen on her. I've gone all dizzy again. Blimey, hang on. Whew. Dave's in Ulster. He's in Northern Ireland. Now, a lot of people in America don't realise that Ireland is split. The north bit, which isn't as big as the south bit, Big Chris, the one that had the prick, is owned by us in the UK, owned by England. Don't get upset, Dave. And then the south bit is like the IRA, who hate us. They want Ireland to be a united Ireland, and they don't. But the north bit want to be part of us, but there's a river, there's a sea in the way, and the people like Scotland who are attached to England, they want to float off, and they don't like us. It's really confusing. But not everyone. Jennifer's Scottish, I think. I think you are. My brain hurts. But I'm pretty certain you were. But as a whole, the country are run by commies who don't like England. They want to put a wall up, keep us out. The Welsh, they're run by commies. The English government is supposed to be in charge of all of them. Have devolved them, so they do their own thing now. It's crazy. I have never known a time like this. Back in there, right? If you didn't like something, you could go and put something else on and get away from it. No, it didn't. It got well. Right, the UK has always been Northern Ireland, Scotland, Wales, and England, right? But Tony Blair, it's all run from Westminster in England, all of the countries. But Tony Blair gave all the other countries their own parliaments. They gave Scotland their own parliament, they gave Wales their own parliament, and they gave Northern Ireland their own parliament. But England don't have their own parliament. So we've got Westminster, which is all of the UK. So their MPs come down to our parliament, right? Their MPs decide what goes on in England. Our MPs don't go and decide what goes on up there. It's a right scam. So England is the biggest country, puts the most money into the economy, is funding them all. Get told what to do by them, but we don't get to tell them what to do. So I want my own parliament. England deserves its own parliament. And that's why I'm an English Democrat, which is the only party that is fighting for an English parliament. It's confusing. I can't afford it today. What have I missed? 20 quid. What, to go to the cinema? I went to the first Pirates of the Caribbean and Underworld on the same day. In Canada, wow. Odeon 9. Are you talking about that? We get if you've got disability benefits or anything like that, or if you get care, I think it's carers allowance, you get a free cinema ticket. You have to apply for it though, because as a carer, because obviously I have to take Jack everywhere. I left at like 10 a.m. and didn't get home until 12 hours later. I've missed something. The Western never even right. Yeah, because Tony's on the eastern side. Tony's in Quebec, Montreal. Isn't Quebec owned by France or something? Dandelion, stop shaking your little winky about. She's done it again. She's just flopped on her side and put a foo-foo out. Oh my God, that's hilarious. That's so funny. You little dirtbag. Right, she's going in on Monday for a spay. I'll happily live in Banff National Park where I bumped into Bigfoot. Would you? The thing is, though, Canada's got really bad, but I'm not sure. My daughter has jab told. Yeah, that's where Tony is. Tony's in Quebec. And that horrible Bruce C's fuckle. Hello, Sally Sue. The thing is, though, Paz, I don't know whether the whole of Canada's the same or just the Quebec bit with the stupid rules. Like Tony can't even go to a restaurant. He can't go and sit in a McDonald's without a passport. And I may be wrong, Tony. Would you, if you're awake, would you please confirm? Can you have a negative test? I'm just taking some paracetamol and some vitamins and stuff. Keep forgetting to leave Oscar alone. She's just accidentally on purpose rolled into his tail. He's lying down. She wants to see what's under his tail. He's a big boy, Sasquatch from $6 Million Man. We don't know. I wonder if Tony knows, but Tony's says it's really bad where he is, like really bad. Right, I keep forgetting to take my vitamin C boost. Right, I'm just taking this now. I'm not ignoring you as I can't see chat very well. I take that Q10 as well. You're too young for Lee Major's pen. What's that? What people ask what I take. Vitamin C with bioflavonoids, and it's the natural stuff from Together Help, and they're from food. They're actually derivatives from the original food. They're not processed shit in a lab. I have no idea. Question everything, is it? If anybody wants to start these vitamins, I can give you a referral code and you get a discount. I always forget. I've had loads of people start these, and then I realise I should have sent a referral code. But these are whole food supplements. That's the problem, you see. And they're raw. They're raw vitamins. A lot of people think that you take your vitamin C. It's made from mold in China. 95% of the world's vitamin C is grown from mold in a Chinese lab. Did you know that? This one is, hang on. Ingredients: vitamin C with bioflavonoids incorporated into citrus pulp and a vegetable cap, and that's it. It comes from citrus pulp, and they turn it into like a fine powder in a special machine that they've made. They show you a process on the website. Mine isn't. Not my vitamin D. I can show you. All my vitamins are vegan. And then I take the beautiful one because I'm trying to not be as ugly. But actually, it's hair, skin, and nails. But it's called that, and it says this one has got selenium, biotin, zinc, selenium to maintain normal hair, skin, and nails. It's got vitamin C and silica extract and hydrochloric. I can never say this. Hyaluronic acid. It's got niacin, vitamin B2, riboflavin, vitamin C, zinc, selenium, iodine, silica, hyaluronic acid. That's the one I take for my hair and skin and nails. These are all natural. I'll put the link in a minute. Hold on. I take ashwagandha for my thyroid. All natural. Yum penny. I know. But they look like a capsule, you know. No, mine is grown from. I can tell you where my vitamin D comes from right now. I take Q10, which is naturally fermented, no additive, plant-based. Coenzyme Q10 and coconut oil and black pepper extract, all natural. And then my vitamin D, where's my vitamin D gone? Where the hell's that gone? Has it fallen out? Vitamin D's fell out. How is that possible? Hang on, let me see if it's in the bottom bit. It's grown from seaweed. It's not grown from anything to do with animals. Yeah, but I've missed my vitamin C though. I keep missing my vitamin C. So I'm just taking it now. Got to eat my sweater. Yeah, I take all of my stuff is from non-animal. It's from seaweed. They grow it not at the coast. They don't go to the coast and scoop it up. It's grown naturally somewhere. My ashwagandha grows in India, I think. It's all organic shit, you know. I put Craig onto the immune one. Just see if I can find my vitamin D. I don't remember running out. It must have fell out. Yeah, what's this? Yeah, I take this as well. Bio zinc. Keep forgetting to take this. From organic guava leaf. Thing is, all of our vitamins and all of our minerals, they're all found in nature. You don't need to take these fake stuff. It's all made in a lab. Like your supermarket vitamins, even Holland and Barrett. Where do you think it comes from? It's grown in a lab. I take lipospheric vitamin C, 1,000 mg. I take 10 at a time. Wow, really? That is a lot, though. You can't have too much vitamin C. You know that, don't you? That's a lot, man. Yeah, my zinc is 10 mg of zinc, organic guava leaf. In the wild, there is Everything we need is in nature. Everything. It's yeah, but the thing is, it's all in nature. Yeah, I do have a little bit of fluoride in my toothpaste, but not a lot. But I don't drink tap water. I think fluoride's all right, in my opinion. I'm not telling you all to do it, but in my opinion, fluoride's all right in small doses. But if it's in the drinking water and it's in your toothpaste and it's in your mouthwash, then no, you don't need it. Do you know what I mean? Like they know it's in mouthwash. I mean, they know it's in water and they know it's in toothpaste. So why do they still put it in the water? Go and stand in the sun. No, I don't, Dave. But my vitamin D's gone walkie, so that's another thing I need to order. So nearly finished my cuppa now. So when I've done that, I'm going to go and sort out. So I need to order hay, food for bunnies, treats for bunnies, Christmas presents for bunnies, loads of stuff. Fluoride is in, probably is Dave yet. Dave, were you here when I covered the Richard D. Hall? We had to be very careful. We were talking about nanotechnology in our seat. Stop it, Oscar. That was nasty. He's just bullied Scooby Doo. That was very nasty. It's very bossy. Scooby Doo's the tiniest rabbit in the house. He weighs like less than a kilo. Guess what? Guess what, people? This is what I wanted to tell you lot. When I'm poorly, I have extra. Eating 24 bananas in one day is enough potassium to kill you. You're probably right, darling. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend eating 24 bananas in one day. When you're poorly, you have nightmares. Now, I have nightmares anyway. I always have done, right? But when I'm poorly, I have extra nightmares. And do you know what I dreamt earlier? I had 3 dreams. I had a nice dream. No, I had a really nice dream. Okay. Then I had a nightmare. And then the last nightmare that woke me up in a right sweat was I was about to go live, and for some weird reason, I was making a video of the fish tank. This is in my weird dream, right? So I'm not. This is disclaimer for the trolls. This didn't happen. It's a dream. You know what they're like. So I was making a video, and for some reason, I was naked, and that's what happens in your dream. You get naked, don't you? I don't know about you lot, but I do. I have dreams that I'm running around the streets and I've got no clothes on. It's just like everything. This is the worst nightmare ever. And I was making a video of the fish tank, and you could see the reflection of me. I had no clothes on, I know. And then for some reason, during my live stream, I uploaded this video and we were watching it during my live stream. And all of a sudden, I came on the screen and I was completely stark fucking bollock. Well, not literally bollock for those of you that will start another rumour. Stark bollock naked, which is a saying. And I looked down, and like when you're trying to escape a monster and you're trying to run in your dream and you can't run. Well, this was I couldn't press the end stream button. So this has never happened before to me ever. My nightmares are really bad when I'm poorly, and I was trying to press end stream, right? And I couldn't. It was just like I couldn't run, but it was just pressing a button. I bet you in my sleep, I bet my finger was up in the air pressing a button that weren't there or something. And I was trying to end it, and it got worse and worse and worse. And then everyone was going, "Oh my God," and it was just horrific. It was the worst dream ever. And I woke up in a right sweat. I had 3 dreams. I had a really, really nice dream. Heather ran. I used to think that, but I don't think they do anymore. My dreams are so fucked up. If I started telling you a snippet of my dreams, you would think I was balmy. Well, you do anyway. But when I tell Al my dreams, he says you could write sci-fi books. I could be the next H.P. Lovecraft. They're so fucked up. It's unreal. I always have nightmares every single night. Very rarely do I have a nice dream, which I did. I had 3. I had a nice one, and then a bad one, and then that one. Bombed yourself? Yeah, I bombed myself. I bombed myself. Where's Tony? What time is it there, Ron? Because you're in Tony's time. 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. Right, is it coming? Is it 8, 8:15 where you are? He's going to go live. I know he's going to go live when I go to bed. This is what he did last night. I'm always at work in my dreams. The absolutely true radioactive waste product or certain things you regularly. Yeah, round up. Nature has everything we need, people. It really, really does. Yeah, I thought so. Well, Tony's on the same time as you. Who's still here anyway? I mean, last bit of tea. I'm saving it. Your Snoop is clucking. Fluoride was a pesticide banned and really. Oh, so you're 6 hours behind then, Heather Ann. Fuck you, Ron. So anyway, we've been going for 3 hours and 20 minutes. Got to work tonight. Have you? Well, that's a bit rubbish. How's work anyway, Ron? So I'm going to go and get some noodles. I'm going to warm Snoopy up because he looks really cold. Turn a giant rabbit into a pair of slippers. I've got to sort these Christmas presents out. I'm stoked. I've forgotten again what I'm doing now. One of them was hay, wasn't it? Was it hay? So you guys are up for the prepping stream. I really wanted Tony to go live, you know. Cause I missed that. I was watching this. He went live when I went to bed. I'm just checking my emails. Hang on. I've been up since 1 a.m. Yeah, because you were on. You were in Tony's stream, wasn't you? Work is okay. Rather sit at home and drink coffee though. You're the stream demon, Ron. In my dreams, I've already built this amazing 18-bedroom mansion, all divided to granny flats. Really? I hope can I come over? Yeah, I thought I seen you. I was watching the replay earlier. I just got an hour to watch. So say good night to Nung Nung. Nung Nung's amazing, you know. She's like the best friend I've ever had. She really is. Every night she messages me good night. I need to tell you about my recurring nightmare, the kid. Do you mean as a kid? Definitely, yeah. I'm going to get off now. I'm going to go and get myself. Lee will be happy to hear. I'll get by if the shit's the fan. Lee will be happy to hear. I'm going to go and get a pot noodle. If I've got any left, I think I have. I think I've got a chicken one and a rib one. But the rib ones, they haven't got meat in. They're just fake rib. They haven't got. They're very spicy. The rib ones, I think. I'm devastated. Neighbours has ended since till the new year. That's a right scam. Neighbours always. They started working through Christmas, so you never lost any Neighbours episodes. They stopped doing it again. I've got no Neighbours till January. I don't know how I'm going to cope. But I've got a week. I've got 2 weeks worth of EastEnders to catch up on, and then I've got my Netflix and my Amazon because I'm going to be like I'm on Oscar watch. I might pass out on the sofa. I hope you feel better soon. All that out. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Is anybody else going live? What's going on here? What's in this box? Take these out of the box. I'm really upset about Father Christmas. I'm wondering whether I can get in anywhere else because it's getting better now. So by next week, Dandelion's going in on Monday though. So we take Oscar out with us whenever we leave the house. So wherever we go, we can't go far because we can't leave Dandelion for long, and she obviously can't come with us. But I am absolutely worried sick about leaving her. I do not want to leave. I just don't want to be. I don't want to get Dandelion neutered. I have to though. I have to. People. I know you probably think I'm really evil, but I have to, because she'll get uterine cancer. She won't. I absolutely hate getting girls done. Yeah, we love you, darling. We love you. Question everything. We love you, Heather and Rachel. Had probably too much a wait time as you. Yeah, you need to get some rest, Heather Ann. Gary, I miss Gary the dinghy diver. I really do. I'm really gutted now. I want you to go back to the dinghy diver. Question. Oh, he's learnt a new word. Question everything. Right. Is anyone going live? I've messaged Dakota. Looks like he's fell asleep. To see what's going on. Tony's fell asleep. What's going on, you lot? Do you know what else as well? Do you know what I've done? I was sorting out. Oscar threw everything on the floor yesterday. Surprise, surprise. It's like having a toddler, but worse. And Scooby-Doo's syringe for his medicine, I picked it up with a load of other stuff on the. What the fuck is that? Hang on a minute. What the hell? I have no idea what that is. Anyway. Picked up loads. I've picked up Scooby-Doo's syringe, and I think I threw it in the bin. You know when you pick up rubbish in your hand, and you've got it. If you've done that, I've put a fiver in the bin once. Like you got loads of stuff in your hand. Anyway, I've gone and put Scooby-Doo's syringe in the bin, and I can't find his antibiotics either. Oh God, Scooby-Doo's very, very sick, people. I can't find it. Oscar's cleaned one of his bowls out again, and the other one's nearly all. He has to have 2 bowls. Yes, there's 2 bowls across the room. So if he's in one part of the room, he's so greedy. He's so big. Not strong, lightweights. I know, exactly. And I'm ill as well. These men, eh? They can't hack it. They can't hack it. Like, look at Heather Ann. Heather Ann's hardcore, man. Jack's not had his vitamin D spray for 2 days either. He needs that. Jack has vitamin C powder. He doesn't have the normal one, the horrible absorbic acid one that you get grown. Right, if you have vitamins, people, check the back. Rabbit, says Gary. Oh, he's changed it back. Yes. Gary. He's changed it back to Dinghy Diver look. Oh, thank you, Gary. It's more fun. Dandelion's letting it all. Oh, my God. Vitamin is learnt a new word. Yeah, so can you all pray for Dandelion? So she's going in on Monday morning, and she's going to have a full spay, which is a full hysterectomy on this little bunny, and it is absolute. I'm so upset. Couldn't agree more. Nobody sees though. Too busy looking down at their phones. Yeah, intelligent people have become zombies. And Paz was saying about supermarkets and stuff. Chemtrails. Yeah, there's that as well, Lee. You don't know what Dinghy Diver is. Yank don't know. They don't, but it's still fun though. Gary, can you answer me a question? Are you in America by any chance? Because I've got a feeling I know who you are. But look, we're teaching them. We're teaching what the dinghy divers are. If you're in America, the dinghy divers, they come over from France. They get on the rubber dinghy, and then what they do, they throw their iPhones in the water. They burn their fingerprints off, so there's no way of finding out who they are. They throw all the passports and the papers in the sea. So the channel, the English Channel, will be full of all this. And then when they're getting closer, they jump out the dinghy, right, and start flapping about in the water. They dive out, and then the RNLI, who are a charity, come and rescue them and bring them back. We've brought in murderers, rapists, psychopaths. One of them cut one of our servicemen's head off. Lee Rigby. He'd just come back, and he was a drummer boy, and he was walking to the petrol station. He was still in his uniform, and one of these lot, jihadis, they cut his head off in the street, murdered one of our young men. It's sickening what they are doing to our people. One of them cut a little girl's head off. 7 years old, little Emily Jones, in front of her parents in the park in the middle of the day. People in America don't know what is happening to us in this country. We have become an Islamic slum. You can't talk about it, you get called a racist. So it's got to the point now, yeah, the way the dinghy divers they're coming in. It's sickening. Like the thing is, right, there are genuine people that need help. But these are economic migrants. They're not persecuted. They're not running away from anything. They pay thousands of pounds to people traffickers to get here. Now, if you're being persecuted, you wouldn't have thousands of pounds to pay it. The ones that are coming on the dinghies are not persecuted. And the thing is that there's going to be some genuine ones that are following the correct route to come in, and they're waiting their time and they're doing the paperwork and and then these people that cheat the system illegally are pushing up the list. It's wrong. I know a little Emily Jones, her name was Lee, but that didn't make the news because she was white. Didn't make the news. A Syrian kid got pushed over at school, and he was actually born here as well. He wasn't Syrian, he was born here. His parents, or he came over when he was a baby, got pushed over at school, and they vilified the little boy that did it. A 15-year-old boy pushed over a boy at school because the Syrian boy was harassing all the girls. And he was bullying all the girls. So this English lad, he had enough, and he pushed him over. And it was all over the news, all over the mainstream media. They vilified him. He had to move house. They were going to set fire to his house because he pushed over a little boy at school who was vile. He was a known bully. But they can cut our people's heads off. But I'm a racist for saying this now. Yeah, cheat system is easier, says Gary, the dinghy diver. Too many males. Yeah. Where are all the women? Oh, well, Rachel, when they want to do a bit of propaganda, they just sink they sink the dinghy and kill a few women and children so that everyone thinks that the women and children are coming over. It was all done. It was all scam. They murdered those women and children and said they died in the channel. There isn't women and children. But they made sure that the ones that died were, so that on the news it was women and children have died. We must get them in, and we must make sure that they're allowed in. They died coming over. I'm off ski, had a long day. Yeah, all right, darling. That someone's laying these dinghies, and can you imagine all the dinghies? Yeah, Rachel, I agree. Honestly, it was all propaganda. I was waiting for it. I think I've been saying this for a few years. Actually, there's going to be a big death in the channel, and it's going to be women and children. You look at who they're coming in every day. There is no women and children on these. They're all fighting age men. They're putting them in army camps that weren't good enough. They're training them up. In my opinion, one day when the police and the army see what's happening, they're gonna drop arms and stand with us. It'll be too late because the government have got their own army of Garys. We love our Gary though. He's lovely. Right, okay, guys, I'm gonna get off. Oh yeah, he's involved. Keir Starmer is working with him. Boris Johnson's working with the World Economic Forum, which a lot of it's funded by him. But same as what happened here with the boat people. You no longer hear about it coming from Indonesia, still happening, but not newsworthy anymore yet. I love you too, Gary. You are awesome. We love you. You are a resident dinghy diver. I've been introducing my friend's 18-year-old daughter to propaganda. She's beginning to see. Good, Rachel. Get them while they're young if you can. It's yeah, he does. Gary, don't tell anybody, but he is staying with Pat. Shh. He's flitting between the Paz's house and the 5-star hotel. Right then, let's get off. It's 1:30. Do you remember back in day when I used to start stream at 1:00? This video is not being monetized because you are a naughty person and you've talked about the plague and you've talked about dinghy divers and we don't like you anymore, Penny. Basically, we'll see. I don't think I'm going to risk this and argue it. If I argue this, they're going to look at it manually. It's not on Telegram. It came off the play. Yeah, Gary's learning new words every day. Fish tanks. Yeah, we love the fish tanks. I haven't done a fish tank. The thing is, the reason why I stopped doing them is because I can't share my screen. If I do a fish tank, I've got to use my phone. And my phone was broken and it wouldn't stay filming, and it was fixed now because it got Android 12 and it fixed it. They were doing to do another update. I've not done it. So I can actually do a fish tank now, because what was happening before is every time I filmed, it was just turning itself off. I speak English now. Spoken. You're doing very well, Gary. You really are. So I can do a fish tank, but the thing is, Lee, I can't share my screen. So if I want to talk about something like a curious news or news channel or anything, show you a video, I can't do that. So the fish tanks are reserved just for looking at the fish tank. If you guys want fish tanks back, I will do fish tanks. Plus the fish tank was all overgrown, but Al's pruned the lady garden of the fish tank. Right, well, I'll do a fish tank then, if you guys want it back. I can now, I couldn't, but I can. He's pruned it back. It's still rather long though, but it was all the way to the top at one point. So you've reminded me to go and feed the fish. Right. Anyway, how's your farm? How's your prawn growing? Yeah, we've got millions of these little ones. I've not bought any new fish or anything for ages. But the little nano shrimp, we've got some. I don't know if you know anything about nano shrimp. We've got some red, some yellows, we've got some blue, and we've got some rilleye, black rilleye. I've got a black face, a black bum, and clear in the middle. They're crazy looking, so you can see straight through the middle of them. But they've got a black face and a black bum. These are little nano shrimps, and they've all had babies. And we've ended up with some red rilleye, which have got a red face and a red bum and a clear belly. And when they're pregnant, you can see the little eggs in the belly. There is millions and millions of nano shrimp in our tank. They've all had babies. Started off with 5 or 10, and there's now, I wouldn't like to count. There's at least 1,000 in that tank. Just them little tiny little things. There's new babies coming daily. Some are going to die. When Al gets the filter out to clean it, they're all in the filter. Thousands of them in the filter. So we have to get them all out. So I don't know how we're going to change tanks. We've got a new tank, but when we change it, we're in trouble because I don't know how we're going to get them all out of that tank and put them into the new tank. But that bully shrimp's still going. We've not lost, touch wood. We've lost a few fish. We've not lost any shrimp. I've always found your fish tank very relaxing. Well, that's good then. Gary, you probably will enjoy that. It might bring some memories back of the crossing that you did, the old fish. They are the same as those water monkey things. No, they're proper shrimp. Like the water monkeys are like little organisms, aren't they? No, these are, prawns, shrimp. I've got some big shrimp, some wood shrimp. One of them's a right bully. I've got some big armored shrimp. We've got some like big giant shrimp. And then we've got pop last night's stream on. Just need 20 minutes or so to watch the end. Right, okay. Right. All right, mate. If you want to watch the stream, it will be made public. Right. Hang on a minute. Let me just do this now before I forget. What was it on? Was it on Curious Bunny? I'm logged in as Curious Bunny anyway on my phone. You know what the funny thing is as well? That went to Amber. Gone to green now. Right, okay. It is now public. I'm just going to edit the title though, because we talked about other stuff. Hang on. Hang on. Sorry, guys. I'm just changing the title for last night's stream. I look forward to. I haven't. You've seen my other tattoo. I've not had one in the last time I had a tattoo was about 2 weeks ago. Do you mean that one? I've got one at the back of my neck now, but you can't see that. I've just emailed my tattooist because I've booked to get Jack's name gone over in February. Got it? And I've finally found my next one for my Jack arm, and it's going to be the meaning of Jack in Japanese. I'm going to have Jack's name in Japanese because I love Japanese stuff. I love Japanese cars. I've got Japanese performance car. And apparently, Jack in Japanese means young eternal. That's the meaning of Jack. And the symbols for young eternal, I'm going to have them put on my arm. And I'm going to have the words young eternal. And then I'm going to have the name Jack down my arm in Japanese. There you go. Gary is scared of needles. Yeah, they do hurt, mate. I'm not going to lie. They're hitting your arm. They're hitting your skin about 1,000 times a minute or something. It's crazy. But yeah, Jack's arm is still got. I've still got lots more to get. I'm not going to have a sleeve or anything. I'm not going to be one of these girls that have got them all down their face and down their neck and all that shit. But I do like them. I'd probably put prick in tattoo ink anyway. No, they don't. Trust me, I know my tattooist and I've already checked the ingredients. I know exactly what's in there. And it is literally glycerol, food, the colour, the ink is from food. Take care, mate. Let me just change this. Hang on. Let me just write this down. Plus just put in, hang on. Right, I'm just setting this up, sorry. I've had a few people contact me. You're not the only one, and you're the first person who have actually said, "Yeah, go on then." So you must be very special. You did send me a picture of your bunny rabbit, so that makes you extra special, Chunky Biscuit. Plus, I like your name. Well, I do and I don't because it makes you want a biscuit. Maybe Gary, maybe. Yeah, all I can say is if you don't know if you get to know your tattooist, don't trust anybody. Make sure you do a few checks on them and stuff because you don't know, do you? Live streaming, just changing all of this. I'm going to change the thingy bob as well. The what you call it, thumbnail. I'm going to change that. So it's not just about the missing YouTuber because we did that, but we also covered a few other things, didn't we? Including salty crackers. Fucking hell. Right. I'm gonna go and get some noodles. Good night, everybody. Love you all. I don't know when I'm going to be live. I'll be live again tomorrow, probably. You don't want to look like a bare knuckle fighter. No. And also, I have like bunnies and stuff. I don't have, more Japanese symbols, more bunnies, probably. The back of my neck's got 2 bunnies kissing and some little hearts. The hearts are red, which is why I got the reaction. I'm going to watch Nightmare Night 3 Dream Warriors. Salty crackers. Night painting. Good night, Obi. Love you lots. You're making me want to watch that now, Ron. I wonder if it's on Amazon. Oh, I found that peacock thing you told me about. We've got it free for a bit. New Cobra Kai coming on New Year's Eve, by the way, people, in case you watch Cobra Kai. Good night, Heather Ron. Get some rest, sweetheart. Rachel, good night, darling. Obi, love you. Eli. Yeah, he's doing it now. Oh, it's fuck you. You're getting there, Gary. Got it. There we go. David, you are what? 11 o'clock-ish, half 20 to 12, 20 to 11 in the morning, as David's down under. Lee, take care, mate. Get some rest. Gary, I hope you tell Paz to get some sleep. But it is date night, so maybe get some earplugs in. We know you live in Paz's basement. Rachel, good night, sweetheart. Thanks for coming in to be different. Oh, okay, I get you. Yeah, you got your own little thing going on. Father Ted time. I never got into that ever. Right, good night, everybody. Paz, if you're listening, good night. I was right. Yeah, coming up to me. Yeah, you're like 10 hours ahead of us, I think. Right then, good night, good day, good morning, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Tony, he'll wake up and he'll go live. Friday, is it Friday? It's Saturday now, isn't it? I don't bloody know. Right, take care, everybody. Lots and lots of love, and keep a lookout for videos. And I'll be live again. Even though I'm half dead, I will be live again because I don't quit. I'm not a quitter. I'm a fighter and a lover. Take care. Good night, everybody. Take care. Lots. No night, I bogey. Night, Bunnies. Hell, Snoopy's. I'm going to go and grab him now because he's a bit cold. I've had to turn the heating off because I'm too hot. I'm on fire. I'm burning because I'm ill. So poor Snoopy. That's the one with the deaf lad, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Yeah, Dream Warriors. Take care. Lots of love. Night, Tomo. Take care, bud. My ex-husband was born in 73. Still gives me nightmares, but we've got a Simon Cox who comes in who's got the same name as my ex-husband. There you go. Good night, Paul. Paul, I like your picture. If anyone lives in Hull or York or anywhere around Yorkshire Wolds or anywhere in that area, please hit me up. I need some oil. I'm going to put my email in one more time. And then I'm going to have some noodles and do some Christmas shopping. Right. Good night, everybody. Love you all. Take care. Bye-bye. I will not be making this private, by the way, so if you're catching up, then you're okay. Take care. Lots of love.